Welcome, everybody, to Session 9 of Dynamite D&D. My name is Steve Negretti. I am the Dungeon Master running this little campaign. Let's get right into it. We are 4 players strong, and we're going to go through the player list and have everybody introduce them. Top of the list today, we have Sam Hears. Say hi, Sam.
Hello, everyone. I am Sam Hears, and I will be playing Ulna Wavner, a Triton Paladin.
Triton Paladin, worshipping what god?
Persona.
Persona, god
It's
of
a dude.
the ocean.
It's a male guy. I always get that confused.
It's second up on the list is Kaz. Say hi, Kaz.
Hello, my name is Kaz, and I will be playing Doran, a sword-wielding half-elf fighter.
Kaz playing Doran, half-elf fighter. Next up on the list, we have Curly. Say up. What's up, Curly?
What's up, me? I'm Curly. I'm playing Furbolg Druid, level 4, Circle of the Spores. Real cool guy.
Your name?
Furbolg. I'm still a Furbolg.
What's your
but
name?
They call me Furby.
Last but not least, Carissa. Say hi, Carissa.
Hello, my name is Carissa, and I am playing Britt Barrel. She is a dwarf, she's a monk, and her god is a great big god. A great big god is he, and his name is Moradin.
Moradin, the god of dwarves. All right. Carissa playing Britt Barrel, dwarven monk.
Hi, I'm Furby.
Last time on Dynamite D&D, our adventurers are still kicking around the city of Seven Gates. They started off things last time by heading to Murphy's Island, the mysterious island in the southwest of Seven Gates, inhabited by a lone individual going by the name of Murphy. Many people know him as Old Man Murphy. Apparently has not left the island for many, many, many years. And apparently, according to some interesting lore that the group found, apparently Murphy is extremely old, but it doesn't seem like anybody cares that he was extremely old. But they found some documents that existed long, long, long ago, before the city was even a city, which is like hundreds of years ago. But Murphy was named in those documents, and he did, in fact, have some magical craziness going around him. Magical craziness that, when he was pushed to remember the events of the past, manifested in the forms of undead horrors that attacked their peaceful turnip soup dinner. They fought off the undead that were assaulting Murphy's manor, and Murphy had a moment of clarity in his otherwise demented state. And he answered a few of their questions, that yes, he was there for the massacre that they read about all those years ago. He surmised, or he saw that it was a giant great white shark that killed all those people on the lake that day so many years ago. And him, as a sailor with many, many years of experience, knew that that great white shark was a messenger from the evil god Sekolah, which is pretty much the direct antithesis of Persona, the bloodlust-fueled hunter of the depths. And so Murphy told the tale of how he was the only survivor there, and when he was questioned about the mysterious lady in the lake, it seemed like he had a mental block preventing him from remembering all the details, but he remembered that he was one of the people who put the curse, quote, curse on her to keep her bound to that position in Rolando Lake. He couldn't remember why he had put her there, but he somehow had a flash of memory that it was important that she be there. He remembered her name, Lavinia Artea, and he suspected that her true name was the key to unlocking the bonds which held her there. With that, the heroes investigated the property a little bit. Britt helped Old Man Murphy create a ring out of a gemstone that he'd been having trouble with. It was a rhomboid tanzanite gemstone that Old Man Murphy was trying to think up a setting for. So while Britt was working with Murphy to create a ring, Doran, Furby, and Ulna were searching around the property. Ulna found a shrine to Pelor, which she prayed to with little success, but Furby found a house cat that led him to a small blacksmithing area out in the back, where Furby found a bit of long-forgotten treasure. Doran was investigating the map room. Since Murphy was a sailor, he had a large collection of maps, and Doran found one map of interest which seemed to be detailing the area around Stoneheim, which is a mysterious monument in the far, far northeast of the land. They left Old Man Murphy, and he was happy when they left and bade them to return anytime they felt like they wanted some company, to share stories, to once again take up their sailing guild, which he thought that they were all a part of because he was a little bit loopy in the head, so he thought they were all members of his sailing guild.
That's not good.
Oh, me back.
After that, they went back to town, and they decided to follow up on the Lady Underwater. They went to the Lady Underwater, spoke her true name, and she was released from her bonds. She vanished into the water, and they were able to harvest the items from the oysters, which they had found under there. They found a gold pearl, which was worth a couple bucks. They found a elemental gem, which apparently had a fire elemental inside it. And they found a interesting blue, kind of hexagonal, kind of flattened, kind of refracted crystal. It looked to be some sort of lens, perhaps? Some sort of multifaceted lens. So that was an interesting find. After they investigated the lake, that was nighttime, so they took a rest, and in the morning they decided to continue their investigation into the kidnappings, which were somehow linked to the Children of Light Orphanage. Britt and Olna went to the Children of Light Orphanage to pretend to adopt a child. While they were there, they were told by Mama Ruby, the head house parent, they were told by Mama Ruby to go back to the Somerset Lodge and drop her name down there, and they'd be given the royal treatment. They'd be given the best suite in the place. They'd be fed. They'd be treated so great if they just mentioned that they know Mama Ruby. And they said, okay, sure, we'll do that. We'll come back, and hopefully you'll have a kid for us. That's to our wink-wink specifications. While Britt and Olna were doing that, Doran and Furby just so happened to run into the child that Doran had seen a couple days ago. The child that seemed to have some magical talent for
Boogar, as we
telekinesis.
call him.
The child that had some sort of childlike fascination with levitating boogers with telekinesis. Doran saw the kid and ran over and grabbed him, literally grabbed him, hoisted him like a sack of potatoes, and carried him off. It's a wonder that nobody thought he was the kidnapper, now that I think of it. Now, they gained his trust. They gave him a bowl of ramen. They started asking him questions. It seemed that the kid didn't talk much. He just nodded yes or no. They took him back to the lodge. They reunited with Olna and Britt, and they decided to try and ferret out the man who had introduced himself as Tyrrell, which had a suspicious resemblance to the bounty that was posted on the bounty board. The bounty of... I always forget his name because I made it up on the spot. His name is Naltus Erathis. And yes, this man who introduced himself as Tyrrell bore a suspicious resemblance to the description of Naltus, with a limp in his left leg. Doran attempted to I can't really remember what your goal was, but you tried to lead him
to trap him and fight him.
I guess,
Trap
yeah,
and
you're
fight.
trying to lead him
Trap.
away to trap him and fight him. But while Doran was leading him around town, the feeling that Doran got was, hey, maybe this guy isn't so bad after all. You know, I'm talking to him. He's kind of friendly. He seems like a good guy. He seems all right. And the man asked Doran, so where is the kid? And Doran told him the truth. Oh, the kid's back with my friend in the lodge. And so
Sold us out.
the man Tyrrell said, oh, well, then we should go back there, shouldn't we? And Doran thought that was a good idea. So Doran said, yeah, we should go back there. And Tyrrell said, hey, Doran, my kid's probably still mad at me. You should go in there and tell your friends that the kid should come with you and come back here with me. Doran thought that was a pretty good idea. And so
The best.
Doran went back and tried to convince his friends that he should take the kid away. His friends, through a series of polar opposite roles. Doran was acting suspicious, and his friends were suspecting something was wrong. Furby identified that Doran had indeed been placed under the effects of a charm spell, and so
friend.
they convinced Doran, since they were also his friends, they convinced him to go back and say, no, the kid's not going to come out. So Tyrell told Doran that that's okay. You should go to that dinner, though. That's a good idea to go to that dinner, relax, have a good time, bring the kid with you. Why not? It's a good time. Doran thought that was a pretty good idea, so he went back and he very much encouraged the party to do just that. The dinner wasn't going to be until the evening, so they had a couple hours to burn. After about an hour, Doran shook off the charm spell and realized that he was under the effect of a charm spell.
Have at thee.
And boy, was he mad.
While they were waiting for the dinner, Britt went to Bro's Tavern and put a wager on a match at the Phoenix Egg that she knew nothing about, and she also asked around about this Tyrell guy. And one of the individuals at the tavern said, "Oh yeah, I was helping Tyrell look for his daughter about 3 months ago," which is a bit of a contradiction, if you ask me.
Suspicious.
And last but not least, Olna went out and hired a private eye to investigate this matter, just get some insurance
Out of the
policy.
anger.
Olna went
Stroke
and
of genius.
recruited a dwarf by the name of Jalen Greatland to investigate the matter. Jalen said she would look into the matter. She got paid like 70 gold to do so she's definitely going to look into that matter. We join our heroes once again as the evening is falling, and it is just about time to head towards that dinner. The plan, if I recall correctly, was to go to the dinner and pretty much roll with the punches and know that they were expecting something, so roll with the punches and try and see if they could get out of whatever situation came their way.
Did Olna just spend all of our child buying money?
I mean, we got dough.
You got dough? Okay.
I don't know who's keeping
don't.
track of
Yeah,
gold.
I have my own money I used.
Yeah.
Kirby doesn't.
And then
ever
we're gonna
ask
go to
for
that
gold,
Phoenix
so.
Egg and win 5K. So it's great.
Yeah. I've
Shake
got
off.
it covered.
We did drive Olna to drink with our conversation last time, so.
Cool. So, yes. We are, unless they're, yeah. You did some stuff, you went to Bro's Tavern, you hired the private eye. So, yeah, it is
Yeah.
about time for the dinner to happen. What is your
So,
plan?
what I recall is we sent Britt and Olna because the Mama Ruby and them already don't like me and Doran. So yeah, I think we have to go with I guess me and Doran are be in the shadows playing backup in case something goes.
Well, no, we're going to this dinner. That's
Well,
where
all
we're
of
at.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're fucking. I'm coming in
You
swinging.
should be sitting
coming
there
in
just
hot.
holding a bat and just like tapping it in your hands, like let's see what's going on. You already threatened this man's life, dude. Like,
Yeah, I'm threatening everyone at this point.
All right. So, you are at the Somerset Lodge, and the Somerset Lodge, this is the presidential suite, for lack of a better term. This is the best suite in the Somerset Lodge, the highest class accommodations. It has a full dining room, a lounge, a kitchen area, and it even has a second floor where the second level where all the actual beds and stuff are. But yes, here you are sitting around the table. There are the proprietor. The proprietor of the inn is named Maggie Somerset, and she was the one who you dropped Mama Ruby's name to. And she leads you upstairs and introduces you to the two dogs that are living in the Somerset Lodge that really, really love guests, and they especially love to hang around this particular dinner table because they know they'll get scraps. Their names are Baba and Lee.
Oh.
They are friendly black hounds that are pawing at you and kind of licking at your hands as you sit down to dinner. Excuse me. Let's see. The dinner is brought in by a couple of employees, and it is a sumptuous-looking feast of pheasant, and it has some summer squash that's been prepared and some roast potatoes, a wide assortment of fruits and vegetables which look to have been prepared in various different ways, Looks really, really good. Real tasty. Real sumptuous. Smells amazing. And Maggie Somerset says, well then, if you have any needs or questions or have anything that we can do to make your stay more comfortable, please just ring this bell. And she puts a little bell on the table and says, enjoy your meal. And she retreats and heads back down to the common area of the inn.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thank you for your accommodations. I want to pet one of the puppies.
You pet Baba. Woof,
All right.
woof, woof.
I convey with all of my speech of Beast and Leaf that Baba is quite the good boy. And Baba knows what I'm intending to say.
Unfortunately, I don't have it readied right now, but I have the spell of purify food and drink.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching
I'm
any
not
of this shit.
Furby takes a sip of whatever water is there, or wine, or drink.
And we're just by ourselves with 2 dogs and the food.
Can I want to see if there are any traps in this room or any like.
Roll Doran. Roll an
Investigation.
Roll perception check.
Perception.
Doran looks around the room, and it seems that there are no traps. It is a homey suite. Looks like it's been recently cleaned, recently prepared for your arrival. You detect no traps around the room.
No ill intent.
Nope. The fireplace is it's pretty warm right now. The fireplace isn't lit. You can see that seems pretty normal.
Well, Doran, we know the traps. The traps are that the food is poisoned, or maybe we'll put it paralyze us or something. Am I the only one who had this thought?
Well, no, I that's why I said Doran's not going to touch any of this food.
I'm fine with eating.
Well, maybe let one of the dogs try
on the table. First. I can try to charismatically ask the dog to let me know if there's anything shady going on in here.
Doran, with a perception check of 18, you hear something coming from this lounge area of the suite. Something that sounds like a muffled.
Did we all hear that?
Nope, just Doran.
No, just Doran.
Doran, where are you going?
I'm. What do I do here?
Woof, 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 woof.
Baba, what's going on with Lee?
Lee is playfully jumping up on Doran since Lee sees him going over to the lounge area. Lee is playfully hopping onto Doran.
I heard something come from this room. Look, I'm on high alert here, dog. I'm just ready to start cutting down doors.
But now you have a playful doggy.
Yeah, no. So
the dog. Can we? Does it seem like training that made him defend the door?
Roll an animal handling.
It seems to be plain.
15.
Animal handling. 15. Animal handling. Olna, as you are watching Lee jump up and hop up on Doran, you notice that there are some telltale signs that Lee is giving of trained behavior. Yes.
Yeah, I pass that message along that we are in a bad situation. Be ready to fight. Those dogs will turn on us in a second. We are not
this
masters.
Good boy, and I keep petting Baba.
I'm about to smack I'm gonna smack you, Ferb.
Baba is
wake up.
We're
dealing with a criminal element.
Baba's licking Furby's hand.
I want to grab some of the food on the table and feed it to Baba.
Everyone stay on alert. I'm gonna check out hall room B.
Baba hunkers down and is gleefully eating the food that Furby gave her.
I I'll eat some of the food as well.
Furby eats some of the food.
Immediate.
Doran wants to just kind of like put his ear to the door and see if like
It's chicken that's
thick.
been seasoned with some amazing spices that you don't think you've ever tasted before. It's flippin' delicious.
Flippin'. I want to play with Lee.
Lee turns his attention to Brit.
Over here.
Now that Brit walks up, and Lee begins to jump up and paw at Brit.
That's right. Ah, yeah.
I want to check out. Do the stairs go up?
Begins
In the hallway?
licking Brit's face. Yeah, the stairs do go up, Olna.
I want to go, if I can, I would like to go listen to, press my ear against this door here.
You press your ear against the door. Roll a perception check.
Seven.
You notice that Lee, seeing you leave, Baba, seeing that you leave the room, runs over and begins to lick at your hand and begins pawing at your hand and begin hopping up on you. Woof, 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 woof.
I put my hand on the doorknob.
Put your hand on the doorknob. It's a doorknob.
It's a mimic doorknob.
Is it unlocked? Is it locked or?
It is unlocked.
I'm questioning Baba. What's going on, bud? How's it going?
Baba continues to lick at Ulna's hand. Lee is now excitedly hopping back and forth between Doran and Brit.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. It is a lounge area that seems to have a bar in the left corner and a fireplace in the top north area. It's got some plush chairs littered around, good for lounging, good for hanging out. 2 windows look upon the open street outside. It's getting to be evening, nighttime, so the lantern lighters are just starting to come out. Several glasses arrayed on the bar.
I'm gonna go in and search behind the bar. Just kind of peer over the edge here.
Roll a perception check.
Weep. 9.
You see several kegs of alcohol, looks like mead, stored behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of expensive-looking silver goblets.
Mm-hmm.
And a shotgun underneath. No, wait.
I would like to investigate the fireplace.
Lee comes in after you, I keep confusing these dogs' names. Baba comes in after you, grabs something from underneath a chair, and continues to follow you. Furby notices it looks like some sort of stuffed something or other. And
I want to play.
Baba goes over to Ulna and is pressing the stuffed something or other into Ulna's hand.
I will throw it over to the other side of the room.
You grab the plush. It looks like a plush eyeball, actually, just the crudely made eyeball, and you kind of are grossed out by the slobber that's all over it, and you
hairy and stuff.
Toss it over to Furby. Furby, make a dex check.
Okay, we're talking now. Dex check. 12.
You catch the plush, and some of the slobber splatters on your face as you catch it.
Why? Why do this to me? Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Does this seem like at all malicious behavior? If would Furby notice this anything? This seems like fun dog time. Okay.
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh, okay.
The situation we're in, not the immediate behavior.
This is playful puppy behavior. They are excited that new people are here. And
I do like toss it to my left hand, toss it to my right hand, and then shake it in front of him or her, and then throw it back to Ulna.
Ulna has turned back to the fireplace.
Yep.
Furby
right at Ulna.
Furby, roll a dex check.
boom, bam, bam. Boof.
It goes wide and it splots on the side of this chair, and then Baba runs over to the side of this chair and begins gnawing on the plush. Doran and Britt, Lee is still just bouncing back and forth between you two, licking at your hands, slobbering all over you.
This door open.
You open the door and you see Olna investigating the fireplace and Furby, glowy anime-eyed, looking at a dog running around.
Yeah.
I want to look
that
under
tracks.
the table where the food is.
Lee
Around the chair.
bolts into the room and starts wrestling for the plush. Britt looks under the table. There is nothing under the table of note.
Okay.
Lee wrestles the plush away from Baba and brings it over to Doran and starts pushing it into Doran's hand.
I'm going to go check this other area.
I want
There
to
is a
take the
second
plushie
floor.
and I want to take the plushie and I want to hide it and make them find it.
Lee gives the plushie, lets Britt take the plushie, and Britt takes the plushie. Where are you going with it?
Sit and stay, Lee. I'm going to bring it over here and hide it in the stairwell. Right in here.
Take the plush and you hide it in the stairwell.
Flush
Okay.
it in the toilet.
And then I go back to Lee and I say, find it.
Lee cocks his head and looks at you with that dog look. Doran, where are you going?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna just kind of check out this door, see if I hear anything.
You roll a perception check.
Perception, press yourception.
Ooh, a 20. Hold that thought. Furby, Olna, and Britt make a Constitution saving throw. Furby 15,
15.
Olna
Ooh.
18, Britt 12. All right. Doran, you are near a very small window right here. It's kind of hard to see, but you're near a very small window.
Yep.
And as you're listening at the door, you don't hear anything. You don't hear something coming from the door, but you do hear the sound of sliding metal coming from the window.
Okay.
Whoa.
Like shutters?
Of metal sliding against metal.
Like something closing or things colliding? Like what is it a familiar
Imagine a
sound
piece of metal sliding against another piece of metal.
Okay.
Like two swords.
you.
No, that's a different sound.
Everybody, please select your token and roll for initiative.
What would I roll to do a good belly rub? Turn order is above my token. Great. Awesome.
All right. Doran is listening at the door as Britt says, "Go get it," to Lee. Lee cocks his head to the side and then lets out a shrill howl. And as the shrill howl erupts in the room, several figures enter through the open windows.
Whoa. Through the bar? Intruder.
Let's see. Britt, you are feeling queasy somehow. You don't know why, but you are feeling queasy.
Just normal, Brit.
And you, unfortunately, are suffering some adverse effects from an unknown effect. So you, effectively, are surprised this round. The rest of them are not surprised. So we're going to go add a
I
turn.
didn't eat any of the food.
Add a turn to this individual. I'm going to roll a dex check for this guy. 10. Add a couple more turns. Stand by. Ugh. Why? Why you do this? Add turn. Last but not least. All right, getting my bad rolls out of the way. This is good. This is fine. All right. So first up, who do we have first up? We have Britt is actually first up in the initiative order. Britt, you are effectively surprised this round from an unknown effect. Sometimes it doesn't automatically arrange the turn order, but here we go. Okay, Britt, you are surprised this round, so unfortunately your turn passes and you are unable to act. The intruders, however, burst through the windows and they attack. Sorry, forgot one turn. Adding one turn. The bad rolls out of the way. This is these guys. Yep. That is +2, 9. Go. Okay. So the intruders burst in through the open windows and they begin to attack. Intruder number 1 is going to attack Olna. Burst in through the window. Gonna burst in through the window, and the intruder is going to make a gesture and utter a strange series of words. Olna, please make a Dex saving throw.
5.
A radiant flash of light descends upon you. That is Sacred Flame. You take 2 radiant damage. And intruder number 2 is going to...
Intruder number 2 starts its turn.
Intruder number 1 casts Sacred Flame and then runs over here and closes these 2 doors. Intruder number 2.
It starts its turn. Con save against my spell DC.
On save. On save of 10.
Does not pass. So it takes 1d4 necrotic damage from Halo of Spores.
2 necrotic damage.
Bzzz.
The intruder
Didn't like that, did you, intruder number 2?
The intruder casts a bonus action. And you can see the intruder, casts a bonus action, makes a gesture, speaks a couple words, and you see a something held in the intruder's left hand begin to glow. And it creates a shimmering field that is now surrounding the intruder. So that's the bonus action, and its action is going to be attacking you with a club that it holds in its other hand.
All right.
17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage
2, 3, 4.
from the club. All right, Olna's turn.
Can I walk through the furniture?
Yes.
Would it be difficult terrain?
No, you're fine.
Okay. We're going to pile on 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I'm going to just do a one-arm trident attack. Oop, did I do that right?
Ooh, it was almost a 1.
18 to hit.
That's a hit. Sorry. That's hold that thought.
Sure.
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
It's 15.
You pass your wisdom saving throw. So your attack goes through. So that's 7 piercing damage.
Shrunk.
Stab deep into the intruder's thigh. And a gout of blood gushes forth.
Ooh.
He's got gout.
Next up.
I gotta go get Carlisle's food.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
You'll be all right. Next up, Britt. You hear the sound of a door opening and closing. And as you shake off this odd surprised effect, you feel a presence behind you.
Great.
Let's try this first.
Am I
Freaky
still
deaky.
queasy?
No.
Because I was gonna use my projectile vomit as a weapon.
You feel a hand. You feel a hand grab you, a cold hand grab you on the back of your neck. Spell casting. That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take. So you feel. Where is it? Necrotic. Yeah, you feel a burning, corrosive sensation on the back of your neck. And this is a bad spell.
Oh.
Dang. That was a very bad spell. You take 14, 22 necrotic damage.
14 is where you started. 22. Oh my
The
God.
back of your neck erupts in searing pain.
Okay.
Yes, cat.
Baba's turn. Baba turns and for a moment seems like it's gonna bite Furby, but then at the last minute turns away and runs around to attack Ulna. Furby, you can take an opportunity attack if you so choose.
There's no chance in hell.
Hit that dog!
I'm not hitting the dog.
Hit the fucking dog! Don't let him fucking attack Ulna.
Play on the emotions. Attacking Ulna. Wow. I didn't expect that to hit. That's a 19 to hit. You take.
Wow.
God.
You
Wow.
take.
Charisma. I have advantage of charisma checks
Wow.
to influence dogs.
You take 3 piercing damage from the dog's bite. Lee, on the other hand, is going to attack Britt. That is a 11 to hit Britt, so that one misses. After Britt is Doran.
Yes.
You hear after the commotion behind you with Britt and the dog and the masked figure. So yeah, if you zoom in, by the way, this is a pretty accurate representation of what you see. It's a guy in flowing robes with a mask that looks really creepy, got a dagger, a crooked-looking weird dagger. Doran, on the other hand, you see that the door. You didn't open the door, did you? No, you didn't.
No.
You see that the door in front of you opens.
Okay.
And there is there is a hooded figure on the other side of the door that stabs at you with 2 short swords. Is it 2 short swords? No, it's a single short sword, but stabs twice at you. First attack is a hit. That's 22 to hit, and you take 4 piercing damage. Second attack is another hit. 18 to hit. That's another 4 piercing damage. So 8 total piercing damage.
Okay.
And the door slams in your face.
Oh, now you're just gonna make me mad. Okay.
Rude.
Open door, stab, stab, and slam the door in your face. Doran, it's your turn.
Um. What do we do here? I trust that my friends can handle themselves. I'm a hack at this fucking door. I'm gonna take a big swing at this door to let this man know how angry I am.
I don't know if I can handle myself.
You can attack the door. Yes, absolutely. It's an automatic hit. The door is just there.
All right.
Object hit points. And 12. It's a pretty resilient thing. It's a medium-sized. What the hell? It's a magic sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you strike the door, and this door was not built with the intent to actually like keep things out, because it's an indoor door, so it's not a security door or anything. So it just splinters and shatters off its hinges, and you see the man in front of you.
Here's a big question. Can I also just use this as an opportunity of attack? Like, surprise, bitch! You didn't see me coming, did you? I'm coming at you.
Unfortunately,
against the door, or
unfortunately, the door is definitely a barrier between you, and he's not leaning up against the door, so that is an attack. Unless you have multi-attack, which you don't get until next level.
I mean,
you just straight Jack Nicholson the guy, like.
If you have a feature that lets you do stuff, then go by all means. But as an attack as part of the door shattering, no.
Here's Doran.
I will let you do. I will let you do an intimidation check. Let's do an intimidation check with advantage. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Kaz, on your character sheet. While I'm thinking about it, on your character sheet, Kaz, in the top left, there is a little square that says Inspiration. I am now activating your Inspiration. Kaz is the only one who actually responded to my email, so I'm giving you Inspiration, Kaz, thank you for responding to my email. So Inspiration allows you to give yourself advantage on any one d20 roll that you choose. Pretty much the way that we play it, which I think is fun, is if you have a roll that you don't like, if you roll a d20 and you say, oh shoot, it's a 1, you can use your inspiration to re-roll that d20.
Okay.
Effectively giving yourself advantage. So keep that in your back pocket. You have inspiration to use anytime during this session.
Okay.
But yes, now I'll give you an intimidation.
I'll take the intimidation. Yeah, I'll take the intimidation roll against this guy.
So was that using your inspiration?
No.
Because you just rolled with advantage.
You said with advantage.
I said, oh, okay. So inspiration is a consumable. It's a consumable use that you can choose to use.
Okay. No. So I'll just roll.
Okay. Intimidation 15. He was not expecting that, and he is a little bit intimidated. So you have advantage on your next attack against him.
Oh, buddy.
So I'll put that
make it
as this indicator. All right, that's Doran. Furby is up.
I am going to definitely attack the intruder number 2, but I would like to vocalize and try to influence Baba to. I'm trying to basically be like, hey, we'll have more. We'll play more as soon as you don't attack my friends. Attack the intruder guys. And I point to the intruder 1 and I say, Baba, get him. And
roll an animal handling.
Animal handling sheet
with disadvantage.
My everything. Oh, I accidentally backed out of the page. That's why. Give me a second. Pop it out. Disadvantage.
Pop it out.
I am supposed to have advantage on charisma checks to make influences to them.
Well, now you have a regular roll.
Yeah, animal handling. That's where it's coming. It's not.
Baba
great.
Seems to be focused 11. On Olna at this point in time.
You're not going to get any fun times, doggy. All right, so bonus action, cast Shillelagh. Now you attack with Shillelagh. on this gentleman here. I do that with this button.
Is a hit.
14 to hit.
Do you
8
wish?
bludgeoning.
Do you wish to kill this individual?
Yeah.
You cleave in the intruder's skull with a sickening splulch and crunch of bone.
Fuck
Shillelagh.
yes. It's like we're playing Turok.
Gotta finish that.
He's squirming on the ground. He's fucking gasping with his upper jaw missing.
Furby, you gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I would go after the intruder here, so I'm just gonna go towards him.
Brit,
What's up, bro?
you are up.
I vomit on the dog.
Pull out all the stops. Look at your character and use all the tricks at your disposal.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to focus on the mask that just seared into my spine, and I'm going to sickle. I pull out my sickle, and a sickle.
Sorry, who are you attacking?
The mask.
The mask. Okay, 16 on the mask. Smoking. Yes, that hits.
Okay. And then I harness my
4
key,
slashing.
and I do a little drunken technique. Okay, so which means I'm going to use a flurry of blows, and I'm
Yep.
going to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus reaction.
Nice.
Okay, so
That's a big hit there. Yep. Wow, 7.
Muradin with me now. All right.
Dang, 2 big 7s. Yeah, those hit. Those both hit.
Okay, and then I'm getting the
Flippin'.
frick out here.
Flippin' monks.
I'm now moving, disengaging.
Yep, with your drunken technique.
I'm gonna, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so drunk. Okay. 5, 10.
Bam, bam, bam. Run!
Go
Okay,
get the
yeah.
toy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the toy. Oh.
All right.
I grabbed the
Excellent,
toy.
excellent maneuver. Took out half of that guy's health in one turn. Dang. Brit went. The intruder is up. The intruder is going to first cast a bonus action on itself. That same shimmering field that happened on the other one that helped him so much is going to appear on this one, and it's going to club at Furby.
Bring it.
Club at Furby. 17 to hit, and
Yeah,
four bludgeoning damage.
That's exactly the same last hit.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, damn.
After the intruder is Ulna.
I want to pick up this dog and throw it out the window.
Roll a strength-based attack. Roll athletics. Wait, is it athletics? Dang it, hang on. It's a strength-based attack.
Acrobatics, maybe? No.
Definitely would be something with the grapple. I'd have to be
It's-
able to pick it up.
Every time.
and-
I'm pretty sure it's a strength-based attack against its acrobatics or athletics, but I can never remember if the grapple attack itself is an athletics check.
Mhm.
Let me look that up real fast. Grapple. Oh, come on. Yes, it's basic rules. Come on. Roll a strength athletics. So yes, it is an athletics check. Roll an athletics check.
Okay.
17.
17.
Let's see if it is crazy dexterous, which it is not. Its dex is... Ooh, it barely gets grappled. So yes, you are grappling Baba. And if you want to move...
yeah.
If you want to move, you can move at half speed, so you can easily get to the window. So yep, you can do this maneuver and drop the dog out the window.
Oh my
We're on the first floor, guys. It's okay.
Since I am now once again using inspiration, I'm going to give Olna an inspiration point for that maneuver. Instantly taking something out of combat.
As a bonus action, I would like to cast Shield of the Faith on my friend Ferb.
Shield of the Faithful.
You get +2 to your AC for
Thank
10
you.
minutes as I concentrate upon it.
All right. Next up is the Mask, who will now pursue his prey. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Mask. Oh boy. Oh boy, they left you. They left you. They left you, Britt.
I know. I'm alone.
Intruder 1, close the door. We have no idea. I'm assuming you guys are just playing with the dog still.
You didn't hear me scream
And vomit.
I played fetch with mine.
Yeah, he's going to repeat that spell because he's got slots. So he's going to do that same spell on Britt. He's going to reach out and touch Britt with a very, very cold and deadly hand.
Reach out and touch Britt.
16 to hit.
That hits.
That is... Yeah. Coming at you hard. Okay, this wasn't as bad as last time, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take 8 necrotic damage.
Not bad.
Your flesh sears and sizzles at his decaying necrotic touch.
Somebody help me!
Hold on, let me take out this
He leans
ninja.
in. He leans in close as he's clutching your arms with his corrosive attack, and in a low, chilling voice says, "Our organization will not be compromised." Baba is out the window. Let's see if Baba survived the fall. It's second story. So this is like 20 feet up. 20 feet
And
straight
it is
fall
not
damage.
a cat.
Ooh. Baba is on the ground. You don't know. You don't know what happened to Baba, but Olna hears a definite yelp of pain come from outside the window. Lee.
Gone too far.
Lee is up, and Lee runs over to Doran. Lee is going to
get
attack
slashed.
Doran. That is a crit. A critical bite attack from the dog. The dog is going to roll 1, 2, 3. So you take 3 piercing damage from the dog. And now the crit effect. Crit effect from the dog. Crit charts. That was a melee attack. The dog is going to roll D100. That is a 94. Wow, this dog is a beast. Huh,
Yeah.
get it? You strike with debilitating force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll. All right, so here's that. So that's an additional 3 piercing damage to you, Doran.
So 6 total.
Yes, and the target suffers a permanent injury chosen by the DM. The permanent injury can be healed with an extended rest of a length determined by the DM, but the attack leaves a scar. All right, so last time Britt got a chunk taken out of her ankle from a rat, so Doran is going to get something done by Lee. Lee is going to jump up and grab your arm like one of the attack dogs that we've all seen, and is going to wrestle your arm in a very violent fashion, and it's going to rip some of your tendons. So you have disadvantage on one-handed longsword attacks until this injury heals. This injury will heal in 4 days. Ouch.
Wait, most of my strength comes from one-handed attack.
You can do two-handed. But yeah, your
Okay.
one-handed is your dueling, isn't it? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good hit from Lee. Powerful, powerful hit from Lee.
All right.
The Hood.
Turn dueling off.
The Hood is once again going to do 2 attacks on Doran with a short sword. First attack is a hit, 21 to hit, and that is 5 piercing damage. And the second attack is, another hit. Dual 17s. That is 4 piercing damage.
Oh, so another 4.
Yep.
Or 5 and then 4. Okay.
5 and then 4. Doran is up.
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
In other news, the stream
Second
seems to
wind.
have stabilized, so that's good.
Hey-oh.
I'm going to second wind it up. Well, no, didn't mean to hit that button.
Yeah, that shit's usually temporary, mildly temporary.
Is Doran gonna defenestrate a dog just like Alma?
Props on defenestrate.
I don't know
One
what that
time in my
means.
life, I got to use it in a
Yeah.
Throw something out of a window? Is that what it means?
That's actually what it means. Yeah.
Wow.
My brother was
Been
obsessed.
waiting for this moment.
My brother was obsessed with that word back in high school for some reason.
Level.
I'm glad to demonstrate a defenestrate.
Sounded like you were starting to rap.
Oh,
That's all I got. That's all I got.
the second wind. The second wind. Won the second wind.
I always
I'm
wondered
at-
if it...
I'm at 14.
Better than 0.
Yep. I'm gonna. The fucking dog. The Hood. The dog. I'm gonna go for the Hood.
Hood.
I'll shake off the dog. I will call upon the spirit of Yeoman, and I will take a lightning quick strike at this man with 2 hands, I guess.
Oh.
Nope. This is.
okay.
That's a critical fail. Oh, hey, by the way, chat, you can do... Sorry, I'm going to talk to chat real quick.
Yeah.
You can do redeem and then type crit or fumble in caps to do one of these.
This is mystery chat.
You guys can't hear it, but that was Mario screaming. Wah!
Mhm.
It's gonna production value.
I don't think this chat exists. I think you're just carrying.
I put a
on
link.
delusions inside
Scroll
your
up. I put a
brain.
link. It's twitch.tv/Dynamite
Roll a
DnD.
perception check.
I'll do it again. There you go. Doran, please roll a D100.
It's coming.
20. A solid 20. You lose your balance while attacking. You fall prone, and your movement is reduced to 0. So you're prone right now.
Okay.
Your arms dangling on by a tendon.
Let's retcon this.
What
Let's
happens?
retcon this, but remember status effects. You had advantage on that roll because you intimidated him. Roll another D20. Roll another longsword attack, 2-handed.
Okay.
You intimidated something called the Hood.
All right, there we go. So, because you had advantage on that roll, you did not fall prone, but you indeed hacked a gash across his chest.
Got him.
The disadvantage is negated. All right.
Okay.
So, Doran, that was a bonus and a standard. You going to move anywhere?
A dog in a hard place.
Yeah. I'm gonna take kind of a hard step back this way to try to keep them in front of me.
If
Rather
you
than having
leave
to-
their range, you will invoke 2 opportunity attacks.
Oh.
You could step
Ugh.
1 step back, and you'll still be in
Okay.
their range. Furby is up.
Would I have heard Britt yell out, "Help me," in her wavering voice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn and burn. Opportunity
Take
attack.
an
if you
opportunity
please.
attack from the intruder. The club lashes out.
+2 to your AC.
That is a club attack +2, 16, 18 to hit.
Damn it.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I did burn my bad rolls early on. You heard me say it.
Yeah. See, I've been getting a lot of good rolls, so this is fine. This is fine. Doran needs a disadvantage. He needs to learn a lesson.
10,
Doran was a little OP for a while.
3
so.
bludgeoning damage.
25, 30. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to concentrate on a moonbeam on this mask. I think this should cast at level 2. Moonbeam. So you need to a silvery pale shine light. I think it's a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, you're going to get engulfed in glossy flames that cause searing pain.
Moonbeam.
5-foot radius, 40-foot tall.
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn, so yeah, on the beginning of its turn, it will probably take damage. Doesn't happen right away. Actually, when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts,
the way that you're reading it now, but last time you did it the other way.
I think I do this every time. I read it this way first, but then I say, oh wait, when a creature enters the spell, it is entering it right now. So yeah, roll it. Constitution save for this guy. That is a big fat Constitution save. 19 plus something.
He takes half of these 2d10s, baby.
Baby.
8, so
8,
4.
yeah.
4.
And just in case if he's
Radiant.
a shapeshifter, as we all know, he can no longer be shapeshifted.
Oops. Here I am drawing moonbeams. Bonk. 4 radiant damage. Yep. That's Furby. Brit is up.
Okay, I'm gonna accidentally roll because I clicked on something. Don't pay attention to that. Apparently, you cannot disengage your roll by clicking on the same thing again.
Stop it!
How embarrassing. We all have to watch.
Don't look. Okay. His face is close to me. I say, "Who are you?" No response. Ori. I sickle him.
He responds, "The agent of your undoing." You know, typical bad guy stuff.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. My name's Charlie. I'm the mask.
Oh, Brit. Please, that was a critical fail for Brit. Please roll a 1d100.
Okay.
Lots of those going around today. 75.
Good or bad?
Melee, you lunge past an enemy, exposing yourself to his attack. The enemy you are attacking is able to use their reaction to perform an attack of opportunity.
Are you
So
kidding me?
you punch wide, and he dodges Jackie Chan style and counterattacks on you with his dagger.
And
That is a 14 to hit.
he misses.
All right, then.
Thank Jesus. I mean, Karunga or whoever.
Moradin.
Persona.
All right, so that was your sickle attack.
Right.
Tiny Tina.
Run, Brit.
Can I still? I can still, even though I missed, I can still. I'm gonna swing again.
All right, flurry of blows, spending them key points. That is a second critical fail. 2 critical fails in a row.
I'm gonna go.
Ouch. Please roll another D100.
Oh my god.
57.
Hey, the reverse. Please be good. Please be good.
57 is... You lose your grip as you attack. Roll a dex check.
Okay.
This is an unarmed strike, however. So...
You lose grip of your arm.
Right?
You're not. We're gonna round down, since the next tier down is you miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of battle, causing your confidence to falter. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target.
Okay. All right.
Disadvantage,
I'm gonna
sad
swing
face.
again. Disadvantaged. I swing again.
That is a disadvantage with a 12. This guy has an AC of above 12. Don't have any enchantments, do you?
I just have my little golden star from the beginning. Let's see.
It'll give you +4 to any d20 roll that you roll.
Yeah. Let's do it. I grab the gold star out from my monk robes and I squeeze it with all my might.
You feel... Whoops. Oh, come on. You feel the power from the star surge into your fist, and your attack, where it would have failed, now connects, and you punch the cultist in the face.
Can I punch it with the star sticking out?
Like a pair of keys.
You punch him with the star sticking out, and it is piercing instead of bludgeoning.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you have exhausted your attacks for this turn. Are you going to do anything else?
Well, so I'm gonna do I'm drunk. The drunken technique. So I'm gonna move.
You
Can I move?
only get that once. How often do you get that? Is the question. That's a class feature that isn't every time, unless it is.
Nothing.
Nope,
on here
it is every time. Wow. Whenever you use the flurry of
forever.
blows. Nice.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay.
As long as you have key points to burn, do it. Run away.
Yep, I do. Hi.
Hide behind that door.
Yeah. No, I'll stay. No, I'm gonna go right here.
Yeah.
I just
You
got a
see-
little sick to my stomach.
You see little bits of flesh kind of sloughing off of Brit as she walks past you, and an acrid smell wafts off of her.
Oh.
That was
I'm
Brit.
just gonna take a quick nap.
Eat some of that food.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. This intruder is gonna have a look of panic, and let's see.
She just watched Olna just toss a dog out a window.
Olna,
I'm staring at him.
Olna, roll a
Staring at him
d20.
hard.
Roll a straight up d20.
You're next.
Okay. Let me remember. Okay, I press this button, and then I don't have to do anything. You just press this button, Sam. There. Give it a second.
All right. You did not roll well enough. Whatever organization he is a part of, his conviction and dedication to his organization keeps him in the fight. So he is going to cast. He's going to keep his distance, though. He's going to cast.
I'm going to roll my inspiration die.
All right. Oh, unfortunately, his conviction is still keeps him in the fight. He's going to cast Sacred Flame again. Please roll a Dex saving throw.
Dex save. 6.
It is a 6. That is a fail, but it is a garbage damage of 1 radiant damage.
Olna laughs.
And then the intruder is going to back out 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna hang out with Lee. Next up is Olna.
Friends? So now this door's open, and Olna can see a bleeding door. And
Doodle-doo-doo.
Hey, Candy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a one arm on this guy, on the intruder 1.
Old one arm.
That's gonna be
15. That's a hit. Do you wish to kill this intruder?
Yeah.
Oh, in the back. He was running.
You stab the intruder. Where do you want to stab the intruder?
Like I want to get it so that the one trident goes in between his clavicle and the other 2 are around his neck. So just one poke.
Gruesome.
And then I want to kind of, if it's possible, I want to use that. I want to kind of move him into the fireplace and use my last bit of movement to step where he was standing.
Sure.
So as he falls over, I just kind of guide him over to the side.
Is the fireplace lit?
No, it's not.
Damn.
Next
This
up,
is real
I
good.
was gonna light it earlier.
next up, the mask starts its turn inside a moonbeam.
So first things, the spores reaction 10 feet.
Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
For
You do
the
one for both, or
spores is one for each effect. So the spores con save is 7.
that does not save. So here's 1d4 of necrotic.
1
Oon.
damage.
And then I'm gonna roll 2d20s for moonbeam.
Second con save is a 16.
Only one came out. Here's the other one. 16 passes, so half of 9.
So 10 is 5. Oops. The moonbeam sears the mask's flesh very painfully. Seems to be an antithesis to the damage it was doing earlier. And the mask howls out in pain. No! No! And lunges out at Furby with his horrific acid hands. It's not acid, necrotic hands.
Acid hands.
Don't let him touch you.
That is a 17 to hit on Furby. And that is 15 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Sizzle,
Okay.
sizzle, sizzle. Necrotic wounds appear where he grabs you. Baba is on the ground. Lee, however, is in the fight. Lee is going to attack Doran. 20 to hit. And 2 piercing damage on Doran.
Okay.
Rough, 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 rough. And the hood steps out and stabs twice at Doran. First one. 21 to hit.
Oh my.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Miss. 8 to hit. Hanari, thanks for stopping by. Glad you could check it out.
Bye, Henry.
One of my friends from Florida. Next
Never mind.
up.
What was the first one? 6?
It was 6 for the first. And then miss on the second.
All right. So I'm at 6 hit points.
It's going to apply sneak attack damage that I just read about.
What?
Dang, you're lucky. You take another 3 from its initial attack. This is a sneak attack damage, so you take an additional 3. And as a bonus action, it's going to disengage and run back into the room.
Here's little. Okay. This puss boy.
Doran, you're up.
Doing like peekaboo.
I'm gonna murder this goddamn dog. You know what? I'm gonna.
Doran, disengage. I'll heal you.
Doran doesn't disengage.
Doran has tricks. Doran has tricks to heal himself.
I'm just gonna take a fucking hard strike at this dog.
Oh.
That is a hit. And it doesn't even need a roll because you do enough damage to kill the dog outright.
Yeah. I just cut the dog's head off. It's just
Aw.
fucking one good strike, dog's head is gone.
Furby lays down and cries. Okay.
And then I'm gonna just take a step back and just kneel on the ground.
Furby is up.
Furby is going to take one step to here, and then lay his little his hand on Britt and cure a wound, in a spell slot of 2. So that'll be, I think, 2d8s or more.
Britt gets 8. Wait, no.
8
Oh.
health back.
Wait a minute. Higher level cast. So you roll the single d8 was 4 plus 4, and then the additional healing is 5. So you get 8 plus 5 back.
Oh. Why
Oh,
did
really?
that do it? I didn't
did?
write this spell. Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Higher level cat. Oh, it didn't add them together. Okay, cool. Cool. 13 then.
Thank you.
Bum-ba-dum. And I don't think bonus-wise I've got anything I can do.
Next up is Brit.
All right. I'm going with a little bit of newfound energy. I'm gonna sickle him again. I want to swing it around a lot and like
Shove him into the moonbeam.
yeah. And yeah, I sickle. Let's see. Oh, oops.
That was with disadvantage for some reason. You can roll again.
Yeah,
With
I was
regular.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that is a miss on the sickle.
Can I just push him back into the moonbeam?
That would be
It was
an
an
additional
action.
attack. It would be an action to push. So, unfortunately, no.
Can I use one of my bonus instead of my bonus unarmed strike? Can I push him?
Nope. That is a different type of attack. The key points are specifically for unarmed strikes.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna unarmed strike him. I hate this guy so much.
Just pawing at him.
Yeah,
That is a hit. Do you wish to kill this individual?
oh boy.
Do you have to ask?
Oh no, there's another one. There's another one we can interrogate if we get him. Okay. Yes.
Interrogate.
All right.
Yeah.
You miss with your sickle, but you follow up with a roundhouse that connects with this guy's temple and he falls to the ground unceremoniously in a slump.
Can you fall into the moonbeam for flavor and just sizzle
Sure.
away?
He'll
Yeah.
fall. Part of his he splays out, and part of his arms and legs make it into the moonbeam and begin to roast.
I take his mask off.
You roadhouse him into
Let's see.
into the
Both
moonbeam?
intruders are dead. Ulna is up.
I'm gonna.
With his actually no. You just that was a surprise strike. He doesn't even have time to yell anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the room. 5, 10, 15. And okay, he's right here. I'll move here, and then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I will attack with my one-handed trident attack. Damn.
That is
8.
not a hit. He deftly dodges out of the way as you strike towards him. After Ulna, the mask is down, the dogs are down. The hood. Yeah. Ugh. I kind of promised myself I wouldn't, but I'm gonna. So I'm breaking my promise. The hood jumps out the window. You can take an opportunity to... No, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage and jump out the window. You know what? He's going to add insult to injury. He's going to attack Ulna with 2 short sword strikes. Then he's going to disengage with his bonus action and jump out the window.
He's
Oh, no.
just jumping in and out of the window right now.
Why does he just blow up the building too?
Actually, the whole time he had a bomb set, but we disarmed the bomb before he got it.
One attack hits Ulna, and 1 misses. So Ulna, you're going to take 4, 6, 7 piercing damage as he leaps out the window into the fading twilight.
He's 20 feet up is a problem for him.
You're not over there.
He needs to make a deck save.
What kind of? What? He's got 2 short swords, Steve.
He's got 1 short sword.
1 short sword. Gotcha.
But he can attack twice pretty quickly. He's pretty quick.
All right.
Pretty quick!
You have successfully resolved combat. Congratulations.
I'm mad. I'm gonna cut this fucking table in half.
I'd like to try
fall
to
over.
identify see if I recognize the intruder.
I bring down the moonbeam.
I take the mask off of the mask.
Hey, don't reach into the moonbeam.
You know what? No, Steve, I'm gonna go to the window and look out, and if I see I want to see somebody stop that guy. I'm gonna yell that out the window.
Roll a perception check.
I will begrudgingly heal Doran.
19.
Yeah. You put your head out the window and you yell, "Somebody stop that guy." And you look around and you see the hood is nowhere to be seen. And so a couple of people look up and they're like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Oh, snaps.
"What guy?"
Did you see where a hooded man went? He
What?
jumped out of this window.
"I haven't seen anything."
You fools! And
Are
I go
you
back.
been drinking in that lodge?
Okay. Yeah, I go back inside.
Britt pulls off the mask from the mask, and it is a human, a blonde-haired human, kind of scrawny, actually. Kind of scrawny, blonde-haired human with a caved-in left side of his head. Well, no, not caved in. The temple is crushed. So, yeah, big old bruise that is formed on the left side of his head. Tongue lolls out.
Search his cloak.
You search through the belongings of the mask. You find a wicked-looking dagger. It's got a wavy, curved blade that looks very ominous. And you see that the holy symbol that the individual was using to cast the spells. Roll a religion check for me, please.
Okay. Oh my god. I don't know anything about nature. I don't know anything about religion.
You know that it's definitely from one of the non-good deities. You can't remember if this is this. Somebody will remember it. This is the symbol for Azmodeus, god of indulgence, supreme master of the nine hells.
Rock me, Azmodeus.
Azmodeus.
And also on the mask's personage is a golden chain around its neck. And you can tell that gold, if you sell it somewhere, that will be worth 50 gold.
I grab it off of him.
Make a trinket out of him.
Wait, with the symbol of Asmodeus, where was that?
That was just a charm that he was holding in his hand.
I'm gonna cure Dorn. Level 1. There you go, bud. 5 health. That's all you get.
The symbol of Asmodeus is... What is Asmodeus' symbol? 3 inverted triangles arranged in a long triangle. I don't have an image. Let me see if I can find an image.
While you're doing that, Furby goes and retrieves the squishy eyeball out of the stairs.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's that guy.
Lee.
Yeah.
And puts the squishy ball down.
So for the stream, there's the symbol of Asmodeus. For all of you, here's the symbol for Asmodeus in the Dynamite DnD, or the Roll20 chat. Roll20 chat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. 3 smaller triangles arranged in a longer triangle. Almost looks like a spearhead.
Cool.
Furby wants to look out the window and check on Baba.
Baba is on the ground. You can't tell if it's alive or dead, but it's not moving.
I jump out.
Roll. Ouch. 20 feet down, you take 2d6 damage. You take 10 damage.
Okay.
Upon closer inspection, you see Baba is severely injured and bleeding out. Let's see. There were a couple of turns. Let's see if it actually did die. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very close to death, but not dead.
Cure wounds.
You cure wounds, and Baba wakes up. And Baba is fully healed.
And then I give the squishy ball to Baba.
Okay, roll a Constitution save.
Constitution.
Squishy ball had a thing on it. That's the only thing that we touched. It was messed up.
Furby, you feel a wave of nausea come over you, and you begin to stumble around.
That's
Sounds
what
good.
it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's the only thing the
All
three.
right, I'm out here
I
doing my
never
dance.
touched it.
No, you didn't have to roll the Constitution save.
Yeah.
Hey, Baba.
All right, what's everybody else doing?
I would like to see check the intruder.
The intruders, they don't have. They have a similar symbol on them. They were using to cast their spells. They have regular, just normal normal clubs on them, just hunks of wood, nothing fancy. And they each have 20 gold on them.
Okay,
That's
so that's
rich
4.
intruder.
Everybody gets 10 gold. And if you don't like it, just take it because it's easier to remember.
Some people are starting to come around to the dog and the furbolg that are now outside. Like, what? The dog jumped out the window, and then you jumped out the window. Are you okay?
Oh man, no, not.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. What happened in there, mister? Oh, dear. Did you see that, honey? They both jumped out the window. I thought that dog was dead for sure. He healed the dog. Oh, that's great. I love dogs.
And then we go off on a whole side thing where Hercule hangs out with the dog and Mistrin.
Yeah. What's everybody else doing?
I'm trying to make my way back to the front of the building, but I'm like nauseous.
I open this weird tiny door next to the stairs.
I say we go to the top. We go up a floor if that's possible. Does the stair go up?
Yes, stair goes up. Upstairs.
I'm gonna.
Upstairs is the bed chambers, so it's a couple of rooms with beds. Nothing too fancy.
I had a healing potion left. I'm gonna just go ahead and drink that.
Doran drinks a healing potion. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
It's evening time. I'm just gonna tell you, it's highly unlikely that you'll encounter anything. I don't want to waste a potion unnecessarily.
No, that's fine. Oh, okay.
Okay. I won't use it then.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at the very least, even if I hadn't said that, you could surmise that they left you alone to eat this dinner, and then some random people attacked. You don't exactly hear anybody else rushing into the room, so you could just hang out and pretend you're eating dinner and just rest for an hour and take a short rest.
All right, I'm gonna fucking stumble over to the table. Like,
how long am I nauseous?
Yeah, we're all beat up. Let's all sit down and enjoy this meal.
Drop all my swords on the floor and just fucking like slump into the chair.
Movie.
Yeah.
Use the potatoes as a.
Alma lights a cigarette.
Just full slump, hands fucking drooped over the table. Fucking.
Are we gonna just stay in a room with a dead body and a dead dog?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's behind this little tiny door here?
It's the powder room.
Yeah, that's the water closet.
All right. If we're taking a short rest.
Yeah, let's take a short rest.
You can take a short rest. So use hit dice if you want and get back whatever features you get back in the short rest.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hit die. Do I want to burn hit die?
So, gang, have we decided? Can we eat this food?
I already had some.
Yeah.
Can I? I guess. Did you throw the fucking wet eyeball thing outside? Did you take that outside?
It's out there with Baba. Whatever.
okay.
That's up to Steve.
I was gonna try to examine that, but whatever.
After waking up, Baba is just a playful dog again and is just running around outside. Yes, still has the ball.
Well, shit. Should probably get rid of that ball. I don't think Olna would want that thing running around with the ball.
Okay. I'm back to
Kid, where did it
27
get it?
health.
I'm up. It was a perfect dice.
Remember to keep track of your expended hit dice.
And also,
Wow.
everybody has that got that 10 gold pieces, right?
Yep.
Anytime I get gold, I'm
Diddling it up.
diddling it. That those the dollars.
So kind of you, Oma.
Oh, what? You said 10?
And Olna likes to mention that personally, she will not be stealing from this residence, but there's some expensive glasses if anybody feels like they need to take.
After
Dorn's big angry. I'm gonna just break shit.
After getting my strength back, I'm gonna collect all the bodies and put them into this room over here, just like over here, because ain't anybody need that. This room E can be filled with bodies.
Well, I think we should definitely.
That'll be the body room if we're gonna keep this house to ourselves.
Yeah,
okay?
I would like to. Olna would like to. I don't know how we would do it. This is clearly a criminal element. They're not going to try to attach themselves to this establishment. So there's probably nobody seems to have any the things that's sent in. So we can't really we don't have anything to pin on the owner.
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty confident that this was the setup, but there's nothing to link them at all. We have even less at this point. We just know there's cultists, and one got away.
So Olna's first instinct is to report it to the authorities. What the entire thing. If anybody has anything they'd like to add, that's what Olna's gonna do.
Revenge.
Knock, knock, knock.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna
The
get
door
check out with
creaks open, and Maggie Somerset peers her head in. Says, peers her head in, and then sees the blood stain on the ground. Sees the seared moonbeam scorch marks on the ground, and kind of just puts her hands over her mouth and is wide-eyed and is a little bit in shock as she's just looking at the scene in front of her.
We do apologize. We were attacked. It happens to us adventurers. As you can see, all of your windows are broken, and there's a little bit of a rough house in here. We will pay whatever it takes to clean.
I ain't paying a bit, shit.
Insight check. Is she genuinely surprised? I'm sorry, not insight check. I'm sorry. I just want to know if she's genuinely surprised.
Roll an insight check.
Sorry, Steve.
Olna yells out insight
6.
check.
She is wide-eyed and her hands are trembling a little bit, and she is definitely frozen on the spot. And she is just looking at the scene that has played out before her, kind of the messed up area, the blood stains.
You know what? We do have connection. Lee attacked us. Lee was trained for us, so we do have a connection to this.
All right, show the scared woman her dead dog.
Yeah, I will.
I want to look her
I'm
straight.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna fucking give her. I'm gonna throw the head of her dog at her fucking feet.
Britt, stand between that woman and the damn doors.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's
Bar
box her
the
in
doors.
here.
We have some unfinished business, Somerset. Sit down. Where's our
Nadu.
child we paid for? I don't know.
Pretty much everybody roll an intimidation check.
I am not part of this. This is not very verbal.
Oh, hell yeah. 20 in intimidation.
I'm just sitting here sternly
Nice.
with a
It's
20.
a 16, a 20, and a 10.
Big old
Yeah.
furball.
So yeah, Maggie caves and she begins sobbing almost uncontrollably. And you learn from Maggie, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was going to happen. Some men,
What did you
they
know?
came and they paid me a huge amount of money to feed you in here and just keep you in here and ignore anything that I heard. I'm so sorry. They gave me these 2 dogs and said they would keep you company. I didn't know what you were going to do. I just took the money. I'm sorry. It's hard keeping an inn afloat
Doran wants that money.
God damn it!
Don't try to put your own feelings on Doran.
I was literally getting ready to be like, "Where's the money?
I know.
Where's the money?"
You can make this better real quick.
No, I'm gonna ask her ahead. What did the person who paid you look like?
The person who paid her looked like, and she gives a description of the person who paid her. Yeah. Gives a description of Tyrrell.
Okay.
He's the one who's renting out one of the rooms in here. I think his name's Tyrrell.
Is he still here?
I don't know. I've been downstairs tending to the common room.
She sings like a canary. It's great.
I'd like to show her the charm of Azmodeus. Maggie, does this mean anything to you?
Oh no! Are you worshippers of Azmodeus? Please don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
This is from one of the men that attacked us.
This implicates you with Azmodeus more than us.
She definitely recognizes the Azmodeus symbol and is frightened by it.
Maggie, how many times have you turned a blind eye to these wrongdoers?
Maybe 3 or 4. I'm sorry, the money's just too good. I can't turn my back on that kind of money, that kind of dosh, that kind of cheddar.
Child trafficking.
What? Child trafficking? What? No children ever come in here.
What do you know about Mama Ruby?
Mama Ruby, she's
Maggie, pull yourself together.
There's more to this than we expected, I would say. There's a cult of criminal devil worshippers.
So Mama Ruby's kind of blackmailing her, and Mama Ruby takes a portion of the money that these people pay her, and Mama Ruby threatens to expose some. Mama Ruby threatens to implicate Maggie as someone who is outside of the law, and if Mama Ruby implicates Maggie, then the law will take her children and give them to the Children of Light orphanage, and Maggie definitely doesn't want that, so she is paying off Mama Ruby, and whenever somebody says that Mama Ruby sent them, she sends them up here and gets a payment from Tyrrell and turns a blind eye at whatever happens, but it's never gone down like this. Usually, she just finds a squeaky clean room, and whoever she sent in here looks like they left.
Could we use this to our event? No, we can't, because the other one got away.
They know that.
Yeah.
But maybe he's too scared to tell his people that he failed.
Where does the man pay you? Like, where would you meet him? Does he pay you before or after?
He comes after. It happens after whoever drops the name Mama Ruby, asking for preferential treatment. She says, "Oh yeah," and then she says she'll hook him up with the room and blah blah blah. And then after she says that she'll hook him up with the room and gets everything prepared, then she receives payment.
We can't
actually receive payment, or can we just go roll on Tyrrell now? Like,
we can't assume that Tyrrell and Mama Ruby are part of the cult. They might be under the same thumb that this place.
I mean, we know where to get more information because at least Tyrrell has more the money's coming from. I mean,
I think we should report all this to the authorities. And also, I think Somerset should give us the money that she was paid.
I think we need to get. I mean, I want to hear from her that she's not going to partake in this anymore.
Yes, I promise. Please promise. You can have anything you want. Just don't hurt me, and please don't take my children away from me.
Like you've helped other children get taken.
I didn't know that that's what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Well, only take one child then. You pick.
You have to clean out the closet.
Give me your, We are not keen to give me your word that you'll.
Yes, I give you my word. I give you my word. Please, never again.
I stare in the eye.
And while we're here, we're staying for free.
Yes, anything you need.
We want a life pizza card or a pasta card.
Endless breadsticks.
Pizza for life.
Yeah, you all just scared the bejesus out of her, so she's agreeing to everything.
I hope she poops.
Where
Poop
is
for us.
Dorian? Didn't Tyrell say he wanted you to meet him again or something?
Tyrell told Doran to have fun, go to the dinner, bring the kid.
Yeah.
Which I don't actually know what you guys did with the kid.
I told him to stay in the hotel the last time I remember.
Yeah, I guess we should go check on the kid.
And you made me roll or something to see if he was still there after I told him to hide, but he stayed. But I don't know if he would have stayed by this point. He's in the hotel with the same hotel with the guy.
That's not this hotel though.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then let's check on someone.
I still think we just go to question Tyrell at this point. He's already charmed one of our friends. He's already been proven to pay out to where the cultists do their cleaning jobs.
Yeah, let's check his room. Let's send 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I think we should be more careful than that because they are running an orphanage with kids. And
Well, I also don't want to send Dorn again because he's going to get charmed again.
I'll go check on the kid.
Instead of Dorn go check on the kid. I'm gonna go to my private dick and give them more information and see if they found anything out.
This fucking side story.
Doran, as you search the Somerset Lodge, you find that the child is nowhere to be found.
No.
And Tyrell is nowhere to be found.
Is that stupid cart there?
The cart is gone.
God damn it.
Seems he took advantage of the confusion to skip the hotel.
Didn't you put a tracker
Do we know which room was his?
Yes, you do. And Doran goes to the room, and it seems like he has vacated the premises.
Okay, there's nothing.
Can I search the room?
You may search the room.
Investigation?
Roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna take a quick whiz cast.
You search the room, Doran, and it's mostly cleaned up, but you do see the trash can in the room has not been emptied out yet. And you see a couple of notes scribbled out on just scraps of parchment. And they're just nonsensical phrases. Most of them have been crossed out. Nonsensical phrases like, the light is warm on your skin, or the radiance beams down upon us, or some nonsensical phrases. One of them has not been scribbled out. One of them says, and where there is light, there is shadow.
And where there is light, there is shadow. All right, I'm going to hold on to that. Hold on to that note that says, where there is light, there is shadow. All right. I'm still angry, so I'm going to kick the trash can over and head out.
Kick the trash can over.
And then I'm gonna head out and meet up with Furbolg. Tell Furby what I found.
Yep. Olna said you were gonna go to the private eye right now. It is getting to be later evening. You surmise that the office of the private eye is probably not open.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll retire.
Gonna retire for the night.
Yeah.
Retiring for the night. Going once, retiring for the night. Going twice, and retiring for the night. You rest up in the Somerset Lodge. As you are resting, you can hear the anguished concerns of Maggie as several helpers of hers are doing some heavy lifting of some sort.
We're gonna have to bleach. Get the big trash bags out.
After you rest and wake up feeling refreshed in the morning, you feel a sense of accomplishment and a sense of progress.
Is it happening?
And you are level 5 now.
Oh, it's happening.
Whoa.
Promise.
Oh fuck!
So
I forgot
long
how to
ago.
do this. I read up and then I forgot. All right.
Doran, you get an extra attack. That's
Yeah.
your level 5 goodness.
I get like not just. I always say that, but
Who
level
else
3
gets an
spells.
extra attack?
All right. So it is a new day in Seven Gates. What do you wish to do?
Britt she was supposed to be meditating, but she kept on getting distracted by trying to think of a name for our group.
Well, we finally reached that point.
Did you ever make our friendship bracelets? I mean,
right. Oh my god, maybe she does make friendship bracelets. Oh.
I still have my gold star. Wait, do I?
I do. Well, so if you use it, because I just used it, does that mean it like disintegrates, Steve?
No,
or
the
is
star's
it
still there.
it's still a star. It's just
It's still a star.
yeah.
I want to
No,
make bracelets
yeah.
for everyone out of their gold star. That's what she does.
You're making them out of the star, or you're putting the star on the bracelet?
The star on a bracelet so that it fastens to all of our wrists.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how big the star is.
Steve, how frustrated would we be if
I might have thrown mine into the garbage somewhere.
if I took a spell that had you have to bring out up to 8 beasts into a fight?
Your spells.
Is that too hard with roll 20?
Nah, I got 'em.
Cool. Your boy's taking conjure animals.
Okay, well, that's what she does.
Sounds like Britt is taking some time to make bracelets.
Yeah.
What about Doran?
I gotta, you know what? Doran's gonna take this as like I need to start living the Bushido life and actually taking honor in my fights. But I'm gonna go hunt down this kid, try to figure out what happened to him.
You are going to search the town and try and locate the child. Oh no, what are you
I'm
doing?
gonna search this area.
I'd like to try to get the ball and Baba back. The little gross eyeball with the that. I don't think
I would go to Hellball and see Baba again.
I don't think it should be out in the street.
Yep. You can track down. You can track down Baba, and you can retrieve the ball from her. Baba is just hanging out behind the building, pretty much. And you get the ball back from her. And
Yeah, I'd like to try to understand this thing, whatever it is.
You can inspect the ball, and you see that, yes, it did have some sort of neurotoxic agent on it that was absorbed through the skin, but it has since lost its potency.
Okay.
And you surmise that it was for humanoid creatures, as Baba seems to be unaffected.
Interesting. So they have some sort of chemist in their whatever.
On their roster.
What are they called? What are they damn herbalist? What is it called in D&D?
Alchemist.
Potion maker?
Alchemist.
Alchemist?
Alchemist. Yeah, what do you want to do with the Baba? Fergie?
I mean, so now it's just a normal dog just wandering around. I mean, I want to ask it, Baba, wait, who trained you to do what you guys did? You can trust me.
Yeah, we can try to
follow him back. Yeah,
follow it. Try to follow it to somewhere.
I'm like innocent wise. I'm not like trying to hurt its owners, but wink, wink. You know.
Excuse me. Let's see. Baba. Yeah. Baba understands you and leads you back to Tyril's former room.
Son of a bee. Thank you, Baba. God, can Baba I can ask Baba if they can track Tyriel, the man that was here?
You can try.
I mean, I could turn into a dog and help. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, this might scare the crap out of fucking this dog. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a dog. I'll wild shape it up. And,
I mean, we know where Tyrell is. Aren't they at the orphanage? Don't they work there?
No.
I don't think he worked there. I think he's wanted.
Oh,
No.
that guy. Sorry,
Tyriel was the guy I was trying to
the limp.
work. Yeah, he was the guy with the limp.
Who keeps saying he's the dad of whatever kid, but sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's a boy. It's a different kid every time.
Yeah, whatever kid
and he's got
find.
the cart. He's got the cart with the cage in it.
Yeah. I made a marking on that cart.
All right.
You just put a GPS tracker on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a dog, and then I don't know. Before that, I'm gonna communicate with Baba and say, "Hey, I'm a druid. Let's go use our collective noses to find this man. He's been doing harm to young humans." And then I wild shape into a dog.
You wild shape into a dog, and let's see.
Baba Scooby Doo's and the fucking hops into the air, giant eyes. Ready.
Doran, roll an investigation check. All right. Doran, you managed to track the cart because you see where the cart was parked, and you kind of guess at the weight, and you remember the wheel size and shape, so you can
And I carried that kid. Yeah,
you can follow the path of the cart, and you see that the cart takes you down into the common district. And as you're following the tracks of the cart, you suddenly run into two dogs, one of which is Baba, that seem to be headed in the same direction you are.
Well, I'm there too.
And Olna. Okay, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, Olna's got the leash on me, and it's not necessary. I think it's a thing that Furby likes.
It's a side gig.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give a knowing. Do I see Doran? I guess.
Yeah. Your paths cross. It seems like you're headed in the same direction.
I give it like an odd dog just doing like a little head jut. Like, what's up? Yo, I'm a dog now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep following these tracks.
Both
fucking.
But yeah, I want to try to freaks. Nose to the ground and just following the to Tyriel smell that I hopefully have helped pick up with this dog.
Yep.
Baba.
Let's see.
We're hunting a dangerous criminal, and Britt is making jewelry.
Yeah. Okay. So your tracking, both of your tracking endeavors lead you to the Commoners District, and you are dangerously close to the edge of the quarry. Obviously, there's a rudimentary fence set up there, but it seems like there's a number of houses that are set up on the very edge of the chasm. Probably the cheap real estate, because it's in such a precarious position. And you follow the wagon tracks and the scent to one dilapidated, kind of run-down house that is on the edge of the quarry. It is probably on... it's like over here. Oh, wait. Are you on the map?
We're in
there we go. Yeah. Let me get you over there.
I mean, I was looking at the map of the city, but you know what I mean.
I had the land open.
I gotta scroll over here. First, I gotta put you in Rolando, and then I gotta scroll more. Wait, where the heck? There we go.
Now in the drink.
There you go. So yeah, you are you're close to this area, this northeastern corner And yeah, the trail seems to go into the back of that house.
Okay.
I mean,
Shack on the crack.
you want to try to make sure that we look at all exits so that we can investigate this house? Oh, I'm a dog. I can't talk.
I don't think we should. I let Doran know. I don't think we should necessarily make a move on the house quite yet. But now we know where this guy goes. Although, but we would have the element of surprise. I would say.
Everybody, roll a perception check.
I'm trying to not think like me. I'm trying to think how Doran would react to this. I feel like he would be just big mad and fucking start hacking at shit.
20.
Furby and Olna hear the soft sobs of a child coming from within.
All right.
I turn back into Furby.
Don't tell me that, because if you tell me that, I'm kicking windows.
I turn back into Furby and I pet Bob and communicate. You need to get out of here, and send him on his way or her on his way. Her? I don't remember which one was the girl. Yeah, get out of here. It's gonna get nasty. And then I cast Shillelagh, and my staff changes into Shillelagh mode. We doing this, Doran?
I mean, yeah. If you tell me that child is in there,
That's
crying,
what I just. Yeah, no, there's a kid in there.
Yeah, I didn't hear that though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, there is a child inside.
All right, Doran kicks the fucking door open.
We go Power Ranger style in this thing.
You kick the door open, and it is a small one-room, basically a shack. And inside, you see a couple of things. You see, number one, the cage that Doran had seen on the back of the wagon. The cage is inside this place, and you can see the kid inside, sobbing quietly, picking his nose. There's sparse furniture in the room. There is a table with 2 chairs. The table's about 5 by 10 feet. Table with 2 chairs and a couple of benches along the outer edge of the room. Not much else. Very, very sparse, very barren. Sitting at the table, scribbling something on a scroll, you see Tyrell, who yelps in surprise. He was not expecting this at all. And he stumbles back and tumbles onto the ground in the chair in a heap of dust.
You got history with this man, Doran.
Wait, he turns into dust?
No, he crumples into a heap of dust.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take whatever advantage I get from this and strike his ass.
Grab him by the throat.
I'm gonna try to run him through with a sword.
Well, let's question him, get some more information out of him there. Darn.
Everybody.
Last time he had power over you last time.
Everybody, select. Oh, you don't have tokens. Everybody, roll. Hang on. Add turn.
Mm-hmm.
Add turn. Everybody, roll for initiative. Olna 16, Doran 16, Furby 13. So yeah, Doran is first. So Doran, you kick down the door, and that's what you see. What do you do?
I'm trying to think. Does he keep a cool head here?
Has he ever?
Flip a coin.
Yeah, normally he's a very fucking cool-tempered person, but I kind of have it in my mind that if he loses, he fucking loses his shit.
You just got after a night where you fought a dude and he ran away and got out of the fight.
Oh yeah.
Tyrell says, "Whoa! we can talk about this. We can talk about this. All right, what do you want? Money? I got money. I'll pay you tons of money. What do you want? Come on. Everything can be bought for a price. Everything can be bought and sold for a price in this world."
Yeah, Doran just, as he's getting annoyed, the more he talks, the more he puts pressure on the blade against his throat.
We're reasonable people. Remember how much fun we had walking around town together? That was a good time, wasn't it? You and I were best pals. Come on.
He keeps pressing.
Oh, we want to...
What do you...
I never did anything to the kid. Come on, it's just business. It's business. Oh, you're a businessman. You want to open a sword school. You want to teach people to kill other people. That's way worse than what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to help this kid find a future. That's all I'm trying to do.
I would advise you to take better choice in your last words.
Hey, who said anything about last words? This can't be last words. You and I are big friends here. Now we can't end it like this. We gotta have a go out and have,
Brace yourself.
Is that it for Doran?
I mean, that unless somebody else fucking says something.
I'm third in the list of turns.
Well, you can speak, but Doran has the action.
Yeah. That'll be it for me for now. Yeah.
All right. Olna's up.
What are you doing with these children?
I might be selling them for a very small marginal profit. It's fine. They're orphans. Nobody has to. They're being sent off to a better place. They are just fending for scraps out here. I'm giving them a new life.
Where are they being sent? Who's buying them?
Gee, I got some contacts that come into town every so often, and they're interested parties who want to buy magically gifted children. I don't know where they take them. I just sell them. They look like upstanding individuals. They're dressed nice. They got long flowing robes. They got jewelry and things. They're wealthy. They must be doing great things with these kids. Come on now.
And you don't. Maybe we'll tell the city guard. Maybe the city guard would like to help you sell these children.
You don't need to tell the city guard anything. Come on. What's it gonna take here? What's it gonna take? Huh? How much do you want? Huh? What do you want? Here,
well,
my mother's
if Doran
ring
isn't gonna do you in. I want you to. You're coming with us to the city guard, and you're gonna tell them exactly what you told us.
Come on, you don't have to. Don't have the city. I'll pay you. Come on. How's 200 gold sound? Huh? How's my mother's ring that she gave to me on her dying day?
Doran, feel free to knock him out.
You ever bribe a paladin? Jesus.
Yeah, I'll knock him out if I'm gonna ask.
Sounds like Olna's asking.
Yep.
Just fucking cock back at him with the butt of my sword.
Choker hold.
So,
You can incapacitate him.
Yeah.
Tyrell is incapacitated.
So I wanna go under the table where he was writing something down and look at the paper.
I'm gonna use the rope that I have and tie him up.
You tie up Tyrell, and the
parchment.
The letter. It seems like he was writing a letter, indicating that he had new goods in stock. Again, very, very ambiguous as to what the goods are. And just basically telling about this kid in ambiguous terms about what the kid can do. And it seems like the letter was meant to be sent to an address in the town of Tyr, I want to say. Let me get my map out. Where is it? Is that Tyr? Yeah, Tyr. A town nestled in the southwest of Forest Heart.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try to get as much, free the kid, and take this guy to wherever it is that
we free the kid. He's gonna booger you. And...
That's what he does.
Yes,
keep him locked up.
What's wrong with you?
I'm kidding.
He's gonna make a key out of boogers or something. We're gonna look, maybe do some search, see if there's any other kids locked up somewhere in here, or is it pretty obvious that it's?
Yeah, there's only the one kid. You find the wagon in the back.
So we now have 2 wagons we own.
This is a single horse wagon.
Yeah, we can leave that one here.
We just go sell it. It's gonna be like a Craigslist or something.
We don't own this property.
But I definitely want to. I want to search Tyrael. Like I want to search this person.
You are interested in making a profit
See if
here.
he has it actually is part of the cult or not.
Yeah.
It seems like honestly these people are just caught up in the money of the crap going down elsewhere.
Tyrael does not have a symbol of Azmodeus on him. He doesn't have too much. He's got a money purse on him, which has 20 gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got nicer clothing, not super fancy clothing, but it's nice-ish. But other than that, he doesn't really have much in the terms of personal belongings. You can see that if you search his cart has traveling luggage and a couple sets of other clothes. Maybe like a explorer's pack just so that he can survive out on the road, but doesn't have much of value. It looks like the only weapon he has is just a couple of daggers, nothing special.
Yeah.
Let's let the kid go, and I say we take the cart. If we're gonna bring him to the popo, let's bring the cart as evidence as well. And
he's got a component pouch. That's how he was casting his spells. So if anybody cares about the flavor of component pouch,
the wanted list. Where we just go to the town guard to.
Yeah, Naltus, Urathus.
Doran doesn't give a fuck about magic, so I'm not gonna look at his purse.
7 Gates wanted list. You just take it to.
Yeah, who do we take the guy to?
Take it back to the 7 Gates Defense Force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's where we
like force.
So you can take him back to the 7 Gates Defense Force. A Brit, in the meanwhile, has been crafting some flippin' awesome friendship bracelets. If you look in the general chat of Dynamite DnD Discord, you'll see some bracelet examples.
Yeah.
Damn, we fucking missed out. Should have hung back.
For the
you can have one where it's like an arm cuff. I think arm cuffs are cool for these people, right? Yeah.
You just get to choose for each of us.
Yeah, you could choose between the two styles.
I want the first one.
The first
Same.
style. You got it.
Well, no, would love the first one too.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the second one.
Same.
Awesome, 2 of each. The star would be like where the emblem is on each. Yeah.
The little birds pecking at that eye symbol.
Yeah.
As Brit is crafting what are you crafting them out of? First of all, what metal?
Ooh, go get some special metal.
Yeah, where I mean, is the jeweler's kit, I assume, has some stuff.
What do you want to make them out of is the question.
Let's make them out of silver and copper for the second one.
If you do that, it'll take the equivalent of basically 1 silver per bracelet.
Great.
Armband.
Great.
So about 4 silver.
I'm doing it. It is so worth it.
+1 AC.
Okay, cool.
Communicate through them by double tapping the star.
Right?
I mean, there are ways of enchanting things in this world.
That's what I was thinking. Is there an enchanter in the town?
You can
go look.
You
go
can
look.
search for an enchanter in the town. There are. Let's see. You ask around. The one magic affiliated establishment that everybody immediately referenced, the most well known it seems, is number
shop again, isn't it?
Number 30 on the map, which is simply known as Cast.
Okay, yeah, I see that there with 2 A's.
Number 30, Cast. People say, "Oh yeah, that's the magic item shop," and the proprietor is also a known enchanter. You could also try Venture Forth Enchantments. Number 25 on the map is the it's not as super well known, but it is a public enchantment shop in the city. They kind of have a known rivalry between the two establishments.
I'm going to the one that says enchantment in its name.
So you go to Venture Forth Enchantments. It's run by a Triton. And you enter the shop, and she is a little bit of a boisterous individual. She's a little bit of an elitist. You get the sense that she's a bit of an elitist. And So you take your bracelets in and you ask her what kind of charms she could put on it. First of all, she kind of gives a scoff and a guffaw that it's too bad a dwarf made these. A Triton would have been so much more elegant, but that's neither here nor there. They have some quaint charm to their design. They can probably hold one of my miraculous enchantments.
Probably. Quaint. Interesting. I don't know. I've heard about this other place where I could potentially get it done. Maybe I'll go check them out instead.
Ah! Cast! You think you'll get better service than mine here at Cast? They'll charge you an arm and a leg and do a slapdash job if you want true quality at a reasonable price. Venture Forth Enchantments is the place to go.
What a salesperson.
As she laughs in my face.
Typical dumb dwarf move, going to a place.
Right? She doesn't have the energy. What's the price to get these all enchanted?
For this establishment, the price per enchantment is 100 gold. The enchantments are largely water/ice based. Since you're talking about an accessory, it's mostly armor or protective effects. So, you could do a very basic effect to give one attack disadvantage on you. You can impose disadvantage on an attack after you see the initial result. You can imbue them with cold resistance for one attack. If you get attacked by cold damage, you can use the enchantment to impose resistance against cold damage for that one attack.
I'm sorry, did you say 100 per enchantment?
Yes, it is a per enchantment fee.
400. All right, I'm going to the other place.
Let's see.
Playing them against each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is she gonna yell anything at you as you leave? All right, she sees you're gonna leave. She's like, okay. I'll give you a bulk discount. I'll knock off 20 gold from each, so it'll be 80 per enchantment. How about that? Huh? How about that?
I keep walking.
Old Ularin knows how to make a sale. Is there any particular enchantment that you were hoping to find that I might not be offering you right now?
I'm sorry, I just don't have the funds.
75 is the lowest I'll go.
75 each?
Each.
Still gold?
Yes.
This is a no deal. Sorry.
Well, unfortunately, that's as low as she'll go. So she says, well, if you get together some funds, I'll be happy to perform some enchantments for you.
Would you be happy, really?
Yes. Happy
I'll be
to show
sure to
you
do that.
what Venture Forth enchantments can really do.
Mm-hmm. All right. I leave.
You head out. You say you're going to go to Cast?
Well, the sticker shock has her reeling a little bit.
You're doing most of the work, aren't you? Well, no, I guess the enchantment part.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop into the other place just to see, and then I want to join up with the group.
You go to Cast.
Yep.
That's number 30 on the map. You go to Cast, which is in the Nobles District, near the waterfront. Cast. You approach. It is a very fancy neighborhood and a very fancy building. And you can see the storefront of Cast has an ornate sign that looks like it is inlaid with gold and silver. It is a owl that seems to be pulling the cork off of a potion bottle. And you enter inside into Cast. And as you can see inside, there's one or two other people that look very wealthy searching around Cast. Arrayed behind the counter is an assortment of exquisite-looking items. Jewelry, a few weapons, a few pieces of armor, a few accessories. This is a magic item shop. And you can see that guarding everything with a keen eye are a pair of twin dragonborns who stand silent and stoic. And then in the far side of the room, sitting in a very plush armchair behind a expensive-looking desk, is a elf who is reading the equivalent of a D&D newspaper. The Dragonborn shift their gaze ever so slightly towards you as you enter the shop.
I give them a nod. Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, don't worry about them. They don't say much, says the elf behind the desk, without even missing a beat on the newspaper.
Hello, sir. Perhaps you can help me. I'm trying to track down a way to do a few enchantments on some jewelry that I made.
Oh, you've come for enchantments. I see. This is a little bit different than the magic items themselves, but perhaps Galadin can help you. What is it you wish for Galadin to do?
Are you Galadin?
Of course I am Galadin. Have you never heard of Cast before? Simpleton dwarf.
Alright, seems all you people in this trade are the same type. Getting a similar vibe here that I did at the other place.
Are you comparing me to Ulurin? How dare you? Ulurin is a savage, dealing with crude implements of war. I am an artiste. I am Galadin.
Interesting, because she said pretty much the same about you. Alright, how much would you charge?
Galadin is not surprised that she would stoop to such name-calling. He is unaware of the irony.
Bottom line, how much would you charge?
For enchantments, Galadin could not do less than 150 per enchantment.
Oh my god. Alright,
but Galadin guarantees quality and performance leagues and bounds over that silly Uluren. So you get to bantering, and you learn that. Sorry, just kind of fast forwarding. So he offers definitely more powerful enchantments that may have additional bonus effects, but for a premium price. The magic item shop also is laden with a couple of magic items, which are all very expensive. The cheapest of which is probably in the thousands of gold. He does have.
We're getting to platinum at this point.
Yeah, I guess we will get to platinum, won't we?
After I win my bet on the Phoenix egg, maybe I'll come back.
Down Doran.
Alright, so while I'm here, can I just show you this gold chain? Would this buy me anything?
The gold chain. The gold chain. Galadin investigates it.
Galadin like.
And pulls out a jeweler's eyepiece and looks at it very closely. And he says, well, Galadin has not seen one of these in a long time. Yes. Galadin will trade you for this, should you so desire. Galadin enjoys the craftsmanship of this chain.
Oh. Can I tell is there anything special about the chain? Is there a reason that I should not get rid of it?
You could have investigated it, but now it's in his hands. and he wants it right now.
All right. Will you enchant all 4 of these bracelets in exchange for that gold necklace?
Galadin will enchant 2 of your bracelets.
2 of them. Hey. All right, let's do it.
All right. You trade in the cultist's chain for 2 enchantments. What kind of enchantments are you looking for? Pretty much the sky's the limit with this guy. If you want armor, if you want elemental resistance, if you want advantage, disadvantage, imposition.
We're gonna find out who Brit's favorite people are.
You can do like bonuses to skill checks. You can do temporary hit points. You can infuse it with a minor healing to like burst if you make it to 0 hit points. Just like pretty much any kind of weird magical effect you can dream of, this guy can do it.
Okay.
As long as it's within reason, he can't summon dragons from the enchantment, but
Right. Okay. I will think on that for just a moment.
Do you want us to move to the other group while you think on that?
Yeah.
All right. So you think on what you want 2 of these bracelets to do, and we'll jump back over to Ulna, Ulna, Furby, and Doran. You take Tyrell to the Seven Gates Defense Force and trundle him up to the front man, the secretary, the sergeant in charge, whose name I cannot for the life of me remember.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Did I write it down? Seven Gates Defense Force. Military... No, I didn't write it down. Oh, no, I did. There it is. Balgrin. Ha, ha, ha. You bring Tyrell up to Balgrin, and Balgrin says, "Well then," Balgrin is a dwarf. "Well then, it seems we can cross one name off of our wanted list now, can't we? That's a good job, you 3. Just stand by while we take him and put him into lockup. And I'll get you your reward. Here we go." He gives you a reward of 4... 1, 2, 3, 4... 40... Hang on. 102... where's my calculator? Screw it. You get 400 gold.
Are we splitting that immediately?
Yeah,
Sam?
automatically.
You get 400 gold.
Right, you get 100 gold magically appear in your.
Ooh, disappears in my
Teleports, yeah.
coffers.
You hear a little jingle.
And Balgrin thanks you profusely and says, "Well, that's a job well done. And it's a good thing that you're here, actually. I was hoping that you'd stop by since I last saw you when you were asking about Aileron, weren't you? It seems like Aileron has not returned yet, and that's got the Defense Force a little on edge. Aileron was supposed to return, but he has not. His mission was supposed to be a quick affair, but he's still not back. I wonder, you've done such a good job here bringing in Tyrell. Would you possibly consider going out to look for him to see if anything's happened?"
I wanted to go 2 days ago.
Can we make sure he understands all the stuff about like the orphanage and all that shit? Like,
I want to leave. Furby would want to leave out the person who promised that she's done with the shenanigans, the innkeeper, because she promised to be better. But you guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah. We can leave the innkeeper.
I mean,
out,
we have the paladin right here.
Everything else is about.
Olna's not going to leave that out.
Olna rolls on everything. All right, yeah, I'll leave it up to you then. I'm not going to say it.
I mean, I'll tell them that what happened, basically, that
someone from out of town is just funding this with heavy amounts of money.
Just a patsy, but yeah, there's a cult. There's an evil cult that worship an evil deity that is seemingly having dealings on Seven Gates. And if they actually, I'd ask Balgrin if he's heard of anything of like this before.
Balgrin has not heard of anything like this before. This is the first I've heard of it. But if you're saying that kidnapping is going under, well, we already knew that Naltas here was doing the kidnapping, but we had no idea what evil purposes it was for. If it seems like it was some sort of cult that he was selling to, well, then that bears a looking into. Thank you for bringing this up to our attention. We'll put a squad and dispatched on it and keep our eyes open.
You should sincerely look at the orphanage as well, because they're finding these magical kids to feed into this.
We'll check out the orphanage for sure. We had nae heard anything unscrupulous from them, but...
Yeah, because you don't know how to do your goddamn job.
Then again, not many people report anything from the orphanage. It's a bit of a rundown establishment after all. Sad for the kids, but what are you gonna do? That's how things roll sometimes. We'll take a look at it.
When?
As for the innkeeper who you told them the story of, he says that they'll probably inflict a strict fine on her. If nothing else, they'll obviously interrogate her, investigate her dealings, but she will definitely get a strict fine if nothing else.
And here's a cart with a cage in it.
They will add that to the inventory, their surplus supplies.
Police impound.
But yeah.
I also let them know that Jalen Greatland is on the case as well, and to not interrupt her.
You paid a lot for that.
Hopefully, we won't have to clean up any of her messes.
What information do you have in regards to Alaron?
Alaron.
Where do we go?
I know he was in the Strand Forest the last I heard, but I don't remember.
Yes.
Actual mission was.
Yes. Alaron was sent to a Furbolg settlement in the Strand Woods. Apparently, some gigantic bird has been terrorizing the area. He was supposed to be back yesterday, a couple days ago. He was supposed to be back he should be back by now, but he's not there. So Balgrin has reported to his superior, Lieutenant Hark, and Lieutenant Hark has expressed concern and wants to hire a group to go investigate what's happened to Captain Alaron. And Balgrin, seeing that you guys are here and knowing that you were asking about the captain anyway, thinks you'll be a perfect fit for the mission. The Lieutenant Hark is concerned that Captain Alaron might be holding on to his pride because he's kind of a proud man. He often waits until situations become overly complicated before requesting backup. And so the Seven Gates Defense Force is offering to hire you to seek out the Furbolgs of Strand, find Captain Alaron, and help out with whatever trouble the bird is causing. If you successfully undertake this mission and bring back Captain Alaron, they will offer you an additional 100 gold each to each hero who takes up the mission.
I see no reason not to. In addition, in worst case, that's a straight shot to tier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Excellent.
Definitely, we're gonna do that.
I knew I could count on you, lads and laddies. Laddises.
We're signing.
Lassies, there it is.
I signed Brit's name as well. She it's another party member. She's making bracelets.
Yep. Yeah. Cool. You can accept the quest. I look forward to your swift return with Captain Alaron.
Persona smile upon you.
Right? What's next on the docket? Britt, you thought of what enchantments you want yet?
The one that popped the most for me was the health one, where if you get too low, that it just like bursts with health.
It's a fairy bottle.
So that one will save you one time from being reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh wow.
Let's do it.
If you are wearing the bracelet and are reduced to 0 hit points, the enchantment will fade, and you will instead be reduced to 1 hit point.
Okay.
And who you giving that one to, Brett?
Well, two of them are.
Whoever gets their ass knocked out the most.
Can that probably wouldn't work for him to do it on and not tell me which ones are enchanted.
Oh, just mix it up.
Yeah.
Go blind eyes, and we'll find out in the battle.
Yeah. Is that possible, or do I need to choose?
Well, you have 2 different styles, so which style do you want to put it on?
I give him all 4 bracelets, and I say, enchant 2 of them, and then just give all 4 back to me. I don't want to know.
Steve's gonna have to keep track of this now.
I don't want to keep track of that. You guys have to keep track of that.
Okay, then do one of the silver ones and one of the leather ones.
One of
the
each.
copper leather ones, yeah.
And you're doing. Yeah. You're doing the same enchantment on both?
Yeah.
Cool.
Then I guess if someone drops to 0, can we roll for 2-sided die?
No, you got to
Flip
choose.
a coin.
You must
I'm fine.
choose.
Well, I have to choose between Olna.
I mean,
they went the same bracelet.
I just want something pretty. I don't need anything to help me in combat.
But you also can heal more than me. I would say I would rather have you not down.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Pretty one. I don't plan on getting knocked down.
All right. If your pride is there, I'll take the bangle with the most.
The magic bingo.
Well, there's some words you probably should never say in D&D. I don't plan on getting knocked down.
And a
never
dragon flies
do.
over the town and it burns you to death.
I'm never planning for that. It's true. Just like in real life.
I know what you mean.
So who's got him? Who's got him? Olna and
I got the resurrection.
Furby and
Furby, and I give the magic one to Doran.
Furby and Doran. There you go. Write it on your inventory.
I got a fairy bottle.
And make sure you put it on.
All right.
Oh, it's on.
Looking good.
Right.
Thank you so much,
So
Brent.
I've joined back up with them.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. What did I get? A bracelet?
Yep.
Furby's
well,
never
an arm
been given
cuff?
a gift before, and is
Arm
just
cuff?
feeling real good about this.
Looks good on you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it.
A magical arm cuff.
I had a good time, so.
Yeah, let's prep for this journey.
Yeah. Well, I say we got our cart. It'll help. Is
Yeah,
there a trail
sure.
to get to? Did we? I was asking more information in regards to what he was doing. Oh no, the eagle. Never mind. We got all that. Cool.
It wouldn't feel right if we didn't invite Sokol along for the journey.
He's
Well,
still at
no.
the inn, isn't he? Right?
You can search for Sokol, yeah.
look for
Wait,
Sokol.
wait. We gotta do something with this kid. I can't take this kid with me.
He's yours now.
You can
I don't
leave him
wanna
in
leave
the-
him with the defense force. I don't.
I
trust
thought we'd release him to the streets. He was doing a pretty good job of avoiding Tyrell at the beginning.
Yeah,
the
but I
Seven
don't-
Gates Defense Force says they will take custody of the child, but if you want to take custody
Yeah,
of him,
the last time they took custody of a goddamn child, that child ended up fucking
In the
dead.
orphanage.
Yeah,
We don't know dead. We maybe just
dead.
feeding an evil cult farm of magic sources.
Maybe Sokol will adopt him.
They abandon their children. They're turtles.
You want an old turtle, or do you want a crooked
You
orphanage?
know what? All right.
You're
All right.
raising a baby, Kaz. Let's do it.
For right now, I'll leave the kid with the defense force. For now.
What are you gonna be? Pen pals?
If you want, I can drop
Yeah,
him out of a
simple.
2-story building.
So at some point, I'll send him to the old hermit to learn martial arts.
I just realized I didn't give a crap about Ulna breaking a dog's leg by throwing it out a window, but I was mad at.
Yeah,
Dawn.
you did. You
You
jumped
did
out the fucking window after that dog.
Yeah, you healed it. And then I went and I met
Yeah.
with it. It was fine.
You didn't heal the one whose head I cut off.
You did cut a head off, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's D&D.
And I
I'm
threw
sorry.
it at a lady.
All right, so you leave the kid with the
All right.
defense force, and what else
Yeah.
are you gonna do before you head out?
If
God,
anything, I think at the very least at the end of our we're on our way out of town. We're all prepped. We gotta stop for ramen on the way out.
Oh yeah, we need.
Right.
We should
We gotta get
tell
that
kid
good
about. Did
ramen.
we
You
tell
do
him
get
about
free ramen
what
for
happened
life, right?
in the lake?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we fought the
he gave us all ramen too.
Forever.
The land, 7 gates. Is there like a weapon shop I can get my shit just like?
There is the armory, number 10.
I'm gonna head there before we leave and just get my
my
normal sword sharpened. Because the magic one, I guess, is just magic.
if Furby's, or I mean, if Doran's doing that, then Furby will just stop by and have some words and say goodbye to Old Man Murphy.
Gotta get a boat.
Yeah, that's a.
Okay.
He's
That's a
cool
journey, dog. You
Actually,
gotta
can I go with Doran to the weapon, the armory?
Yes.
I would also like to go to the armory.
Y'all go to the Starry Night, get it? Armory
Knight.
for 10.
Good night.
Starry Night Armory, a shop where the best arms and armor can be ordered, produced speedily thanks to good dwarven contacts and a magically inclined owner who has mastered spells to reshape metal.
Ooh.
Owner is a human. Her name is Lucy Davenshade.
Ooh, hello, Miss Shade. How old is she and what is her bust size?
Lucy Davenshade is a human. And what are you looking for?
Short bow.
You can buy,
Oh,
any basic equipment as per the prices in the player's handbook.
You know what we totally forgot about? Fucking Britt has my crossbow.
I was
You have a
actually
crossbow.
thinking I want to buy a crossbow and give Doran his back.
That was a
Where's
permanent loan.
Where's
yo.
my player's handbook? Where'd my player's handbook go? Here it is.
What kind of, well, number one, what kind of weapons are you proficient in? I think we looked at this when you first took the crossbow. You're proficient in simple weapons and short swords. So the only simple crossbow is a light crossbow.
Yeah, which is what I have. I mean, I'm fine with letting Britt keep it because I don't use it.
Oh, there you go.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take that out of my inventory.
Thank you.
Yeah. What
Actually,
about the rest of you?
I'd like to
So
get
it's a
javelin.
1d8 and +2 piercing damage.
1d8 plus 2. Okay.
Javelins for Olna. Yep, they are 5 silver each, so it's 2 for 1 gold.
2 for 1 gold. I'm gonna buy 4. So 2 gold.
And I had 20 crossbow bolts, but Steve decided that we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't care about ammo.
You don't like
Where's
to
the
search
items in
for
the player's
broken ammo
handbook?
afterwards?
What am I looking for? Saving throws, items, tools, starting equipment.
So you can buy
weapons.
equipment here.
146.
You could, for the heavily armored in the group, you could put in an order for different armor sets, most notably plate, which is the aspiring armor for all heavily armored fighters and paladins, because plate has to be actually fitted and tailored to size. It takes an actual special order, but it also costs 1,500. But stuff like that. If you wanted a new set of heavy armor, you could put in an order for that. They have some basic medium armors and light armors that don't require fittings or anything.
I am good on my armor
I think
personally.
everyone's reading.
Yeah, I'm already on medium, and I'm as much
I
as
mean,
I can do.
What do I have for armor? I have that chainmail.
Yeah, you've got the mithril chainmail, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What was Furby doing while these three were at the armory?
I was gonna go just check in on old man Murphy and see how he's doing.
Okay, Furby's
goodbye.
gonna rent a boat and take a whole afternoon to.
Yeah. I don't need
sail
anything
out.
from the armory. I just want to say goodbye to my old man, dude. Old turnip eater over here.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, is that still active? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You
No.
make it. You make it almost to the island, but then you're gripped with unspeakable fear, and you turn the boat around.
Fair
and
enough.
You
That's a
sail
good
back.
day. It's a great day for Furby. Oh. Stupid enchantments.
You know what? I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm trying to think. I think at some point what I'll do is I'll put another enchantment on my non-enchanted sword.
You can also get upgrades to your equipment to hold more enchantments.
God.
I spend the rest of the day moistening my egg.
Nah, you know what? Nah,
That's not gross.
we're good. We're good.
Luna, shut up.
Oh, I can take this crossbow out of my inventory too.
The javelin is a dexterity attack, right?
It is a thrown weapon, so you can use it with strength.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Anything else?
Ramen.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good because I was just gonna buy a crossbow or like a ranged weapon, so I'm good now.
All right.
Yeah, that was my thing. I just wanted to get something with range.
All right. If you're going to stop off for ramen, you can get to the front of the line. And
Damn right we can.
the prices to this place change daily because I never remember what it is. And for the deluxe super house special ramen, that's going to be 4 gold. It's really good today. Actually, wait, 4 gold? Let's say 2 gold.
Did some of us get a ramen for life card? Or...
It's 1 silver, 5 silver, or wait. It's 5 silver, 1 gold, or 2 gold for basic, deluxe, and house special.
2 gold for me. I'll take the top. I've seen the effects of this ramen.
Same for Olna.
Same here.
Big
Wait,
spenders everywhere.
I like ramen.
Sure, I'll pay.
We get a trough.
So 2
Winning
gold, right?
dragon.
Yeah.
That is number.
I'm at 198.
Oh, nice.
198.
118.
27. Let's see. Green dragon ramen. All right. Furby, roll d6.
Yes.
2. You have advantage on your choice of saving throw.
Okay.
A one-time use. Doran, roll a d6.
Oh, wait, over here. D6. Just 1 D6.
4. You have advantage on perception checks.
Okay. Advance on prep.
Olna, roll a d6.
4.
Plus.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have +1 to hit on an attack of your choice.
Okay, thank you.
Last but not least, Britt, roll a d6. 3.
3.
Jeez, you just all rolled a different number. Almost. Wait, 4, 4? I don't know, whatever. I stand by what I said. 1, 2, 3. You have +1 to damage on an attack of your choice.
Sweet, thank you.
Time keeps on slipping.
All right. With that, it seems like you're going to head out.
Yeah, for now. We'll come back and I'm going to kill the goddamn head of the goddamn child orphanage. Because we're not leaving this area till I do that.
We can get dirt on him from...
I'm just cutting his head off.
Oh, fair.
Oops, I just cast nothing.
Let me pull up.
Fucking
I do have the world map. Sweet. I'm going to pull up the world map. So the world map, 7 gates is here.
7 gates. Yep.
The Strand Woods are
a little bit off to the left.
This forested area are the Strand Woods. So you journey into the woods and begin to try and locate the Furbolg village. You spend the rest of this day on the road, picking your way through the trails on the trees. You have the wagon, correct?
Yeah.
So you have the wagon.
I forgot about asking Sokol. Did we ever find Sokol?
Oh, you're already gone.
We didn't look for him.
Oh, man.
He living his own life. He living his best life.
You're picking your way through the trees.
For what it's worth, I can find food and fresh water for myself and other 5 people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. Because I'm a wanderer.
Let's see. Everybody roll a survival check.
And I'm a wanderer.
Surviving the night. Oh my god, that rolled. Ooh, that almost landed on a 2.
Nice. Insane.
Mine almost landed on a 2. It teetered.
Mine did land on a
Oh, you got Doran's too.
Oh no. Why am I so bad at rolling digital dice?
Oh man. Wait, hold on. How many days has it been
Since what?
since we fought and I got my arm gashed by a dog?
It has been 1 night.
Fuck. All right.
It was yesterday, don't you remember?
No.
He actively asks out loud. When was that time that dog bit my arm? Yesterday.
Furby, roll a D100.
Yay! I don't know why I'm yelling yay. I don't know what it's for yet. 23?
Ona never rolled.
So you spend the rest of this day on the road in navigating your way through the Strand Woods. As you're making camp for the night, a traveling bard stumbles across your campsite and asks if he can share your campfire with you.
Of course.
The bard sings a song of good health as you are slipping off to sleep, and you all gain, 8 temporary hit points.
Move.
We all gained
All right,
Jesus.
let me add that.
Lucky
Just
bard
add that to
roll.
the temporary, right?
Yeah.
You do
All
not
right.
stack. It is 8 flat temporary hit points.
If you had, for some reason, more temporary hit points, then you'd...
Which
you
you
would
wouldn't
have 8
because
for-
they
yeah.
expire after you rest.
Yeah. But if I used one of my skills during this day that gave me more temporary hit points, I could either take that number but not stack it. That's
Right.
I don't think I've ever had temporary hit points. Do
I have one of my samurai abilities gives me temporary hit points or fighter abilities.
There's a separate section for temporary hit points on your character sheet. Fill that in instead.
Yeah, it's right under your maximum hit
I just
points.
put the number 8, or do I add 8 to my current hit points?
You put the number 8 in temporary hit points.
Great, done.
yeah. And then you subtract from there first.
Woo, that's awesome.
Yeah, I used the samurai one once and then never got hit again until the other day.
Whenever I do my wild shape burn to get my circle of spore crap going on, I get something equal to my level in druid form.
You set out the next day, trying to navigate through the woods, trying to find the Furbolg village. Furbolgs, furbolgs coexist with the species of the land, but they don't have quite as much of a prevalent presence in the land. So a lot of these small villages are kind of harder to find, ones that are kind of off the beaten path, off of the general map. So everybody roll a survival check.
Another one?
Traveling, yo. Oof.
Who's that? Furby rolled another 17. All right. So Furby,
27 last time.
knowing the telltale signs of furbolgs, kind of has a general idea of where they'd probably make their dwelling in a forest such as this. So Furby guides you towards the furbolg village. Let's say Olna, roll a D100.
Alrighty.
I tell everyone to, the furbolgs are very standoffish, but as long as we don't destroy anything of nature, we'll be fine to pass through.
58.
Oh.
Thank you, Furby.
Ooh.
Don't cut trees down, please.
You come across a shrine in the woods. It is covered in blood.
Whoa.
Olna, roll a religion check.
8.
It is of no markings you have ever seen before.
The blood is fresh. Question mark.
Is this in the Furbolg village?
The blood is not fresh. You are not at the Furbolg village.
Okay, cool.
Can I spend... Do I have time to be able to kind of try to figure out
If you take a short rest here, then you could figure out what it's about.
I would like to assist because I don't think Furby would like this near a Furbolg village, given his history. I want to find out what caused this. This is unnatural, right?
Furby and Olna roll an insight check.
Heyo, 23.
Ooh.
23 on both of you. Both of you get the feeling that lingering here, you get an uneasy feeling about lingering here, as if something is watching you through unseen eyes as you stoop over the altar, the shrine.
What would it... The shrine covered in blood that is uneasy. I mean, Olna, I feel like we should destroy this. I mean, would that solve? Would that make it better?
It could be anything. It could be just a hunter spilling the blood of a catch on it. I feel like normal religion in D&D this would be not an unusual thing, but it's also not really our. I wouldn't want to interfere with someone else's religion, especially maybe if we had nothing else to do, but because we have something else we're trying to do.
You're way more intelligent than me. I hang on every word that Elna's saying, and I say, okay, let's get out of here.
We can make note of it if we can,
I can tell the Furbolgs about it.
Yeah, at least we can pass them.
Furbolgs are really good at defending their forests.
You pack up and head back out on the road, ignoring the strange blood-covered shrine.
And dropping 10% of Steve's story out of the game.
All right, you find another area to camp for the night. It's been 2 days, and you have not had any combat encounters, so the effects of the ramen are now gone. FYI.
Aw,
That was a big old fat fucking way.
We go back to Star.
We should have brought it in a to-go container.
Another day on the road. Everybody roll a survival check, please.
Should have stuck it in that bag with the water.
Oh, fill my 500-gallon bag with ramen.
Once again, Furby, being the most at home in the natural surroundings, manages to find the trail that seems like it will open up and lead to a clearing in the woods. So it's late morning, it's like 11:30 when you come across a campsite. Let's see. So you're deep within the Strand Woods, and you come across a campsite. And at this campsite, you see the telltale insignia of the Seven Gates Defense Force. You see a squad of Seven Gates soldiers camped out in the woods. And as you are approaching on your wagon, you are not stealthy at all. And so the sentries pick up on you, and they see you coming. And they don't see you as a threat because, you're people traveling on a wagon, but they're still introduce themselves to you and ask your business. And you reply saying you're looking for Captain Alaron. And lo and behold, this is the camp where Alaron has been camped out for the past couple of weeks. So you're taken into the camp. It's a small contingent, about 6 guys total, including Captain Alaron. You're introduced to Captain Alaron, and you tell him that you've been sent by Lieutenant Hark. And when you mention the concern that Lieutenant Hark had, he kind of gives a scoff. And indeed, you can kind of catch a glimpse of that overly proud streak that Lieutenant Hark mentioned. Captain Alaron is kind of a portly gentleman. He's pretty tall, but he is pretty heavy set. He wears his chainmail armor a little bit tightly. Seems like he might not be used to going out into the field too often. But he greets you friendly enough, and you introduce yourselves, and what are you going to tell him?
We did have a message from his brother, right?
You did?
Yes.
Did you give him the letter?
I would say, that was what our original quest was.
Yeah,
All
that's why we
right.
came to Seven Gates.
Captain Alaron takes the letter, first and foremost. He gives it a quick skim. Captain Alaron. He is
Kruniak,
distinguished. He says, "Thank you for this letter. It's glad to hear that my baby brother is doing well for himself. I will definitely keep this news of spiders in mind, but I'm having some troubles of my own here, if you can believe that. Well, Lieutenant Hark probably told you the basic details, but yeah, the story goes." As far as actually, he doesn't know. That's what it is. Yeah, that's correct. He doesn't know the specifics. He knows that I know that an eagle has been giving some trouble to these furbolgs somehow, but the furbolgs, I don't know. They don't seem to like me that much, and I think my men might set them on edge. We have a very militaristic appearance, I admit, but dang it, that's the pride of Seven Gates, and I'm not going to tell them to get out of uniform just for these furbolgs. So I have not been able to ascertain much information from them. But perhaps you can speak to them, and you being a furbolg yourself, obviously, you can get in their good graces and learn what's going
I'm
on.
a Triton. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I am the furbolg.
Would you help me with this quest and see what is going on?
I would love to get down to the end of the mystery. I know furbolgs to be very standoffish towards anyone in messing with the natural order of the land. This bird, this eagle. Yeah, we'll talk to them. I want to find more information about this from the other furbolgs.
Oh, very good. That will help me out greatly.
I know your brother to be an honorable man, and I hope that you are as well.
Yes, thank you very much. I perhaps have a little bit more honor than him. That's a joke among brothers.
I laugh weirdly because everyone else is laughing.
But yes, we had this report come to us from a merchant that was in the good graces of these furbolgs that came back to Seven Gates and told us the troubles of this village. They didn't directly ask for our help, but as it is our duty to protect the citizens of the land, we thought it prudent to come down here and investigate. But we can't interfere with their culture. We can't force our way into their village. That would be undiplomatic, and so here we are. I'm glad that you showed up when you did.
I really appreciate that you respect that.
Well, If you need anything from my men, let us know, but we shall wait here for you to gather the information.
Do we also tell him about all of the child shit going on in this town?
Yeah, we should, because he's a
You know,
right?
yeah.
I don't want to trouble his poor baby mind, but
You tell him about the goings on in Seven Gates.
yes,
And he raises an eyebrow.
Shit's going down in clay class, homie. Like,
Huh. He's a bit of a loss for words, and he just says, "Interesting. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I suppose Lieutenant Hark is probably already on the case."
he's busy raising a child. Doran's child.
New kid, yeah.
Yeah. Let's. Oh God, I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I would like to seek out the Furbolg elders. There's usually, from what I remember reading, I don't know, episode 1. Prior to that, there's usually a group of elders that kind of are in charge of the Furbolgs, but for the most part, they all act autonomously.
Well, the village is just down that pathway. Do your best.
It might benefit us if I go alone.
Maybe. We could hang back and try not to destroy anything.
I mean, I think in this world though they'll let us pass as travelers. But yeah, I'd like to speak with the elders. So yeah, let's also go to try to find the leadership of the Furbolgs.
Very well. Very well.
And this is the Furbolg community near that bloody shrine too, right?
In the same forest, Strand
It's
Woods.
same forest, but you're like a day away from that.
Roger. Okay.
We can ask about that. I mean, if anyone's come across any more bloodied cultist shrines, possibly cultist shrines, allegedly cultist shrines.
Sorry, additional information that I didn't get to when I was reading. So. Alaron heard tell that eagles were harassing, giving some sort of trouble to the Furbolgs. The Furbolgs won't tell him what specifically is going on. Anytime that he has attempted to go towards where the eagles make their nest, because they have trackers in their contingent, every time they go towards where the eagles make their nest, the eagles attack them and drive them off. Obviously, they don't want to hurt the eagles because they know that they have some sort of importance in this forest, so they're kind of at an impasse. The Furbolgs won't tell them explicitly what's going on, and the eagles won't. The eagles are just hostile and attacking, and they don't want to straight up kill the eagles.
The eagles are attacking travelers. Is the original thing?
They don't know specifically. Just the merchant who gave them the information said that the village was having trouble with eagles that was making life difficult for them.
Okay.
Fucking eagle.
There we go. Okay, so you head towards the Furbolg village. It's small and primitive compared to the grand spectacle of Seven Gates. They see Furby, and they see all of you, and you go through the initial introductions, and Furby does most of the talking, saying that you're here to help, and they accept you into the village. They see that you're not soldiers like the Seven Gates force, so they let you in.
I imagine there's a lot of like, oh, hello, Furbolg. Hi, Furbolg. Hey, Furbolg. Hey, Furbolg. We don't have names. We're just Furbolg. You don't call a fox in the woods by a name, you know? It's a Furbolg.
Is this
Good
the kind
Furbolg.
of place where I have to take my shoes off?
Oh, no, please don't take your shoes off.
And you say that you're looking for the elder, and there is indeed an elder here. They welcome you into the village, and they see that you're not here to do any sort of harm. There's not much in the way of goods and services, but there's always an off chance that if you talk to somebody, they might have some sort of special talent vis-a-vis enchantments or whatnot. I'll let you decide if you wanted to try any of that. The elder, however, welcomes you, and yeah. Everybody roll a.
Can we do the Furbolg handshake?
Just do a straight up charisma check.
Wow.
Bollocks.
Bollocks times 2.
Oh my god.
Yep. Well,
Oh my
so
Morgan.
We are a garbage troop of garbage.
so your initial introductions into the village
I mean, I got the highest one. So.
Because of your roles, you are there are no NPCs that will charm your weapons, etc., etc. You do not meet those NPCs that could have given you extra services. However, you do meet the wise woman, and she tells you the story of what's going on after you inquire. She is a very old furbolg, wrinkled. Her fur is very gray. She's got a bit of a dowager's hump.
I'm sorry. Oh, what?
A dowager's hump. You know those old people who are really bent over and they kind of have a hunchback thing going on?
Never heard that term.
It's called a dowager's hump.
I thought it was a humpback.
Where are we? All right.
lump.
The elder wise woman tells you the story that the furbolgs of Strand have long lived in harmony with the creatures of the forest, and an important resource of this village is the sap of an ancient tree in the woods, which is where the queen of the eagles makes her eyrie. The sap has medicinal properties and is in short supply thanks to some bad water that was recently brought into the village. Normally, the furbolgs can visit the tree without any problem, but recently, the eagles have become extremely defensive of their territory, and even downright violent to those who get close to the tree, furbolg or otherwise. Any attempts at diplomacy that the furbolgs have tried has resulted in violence. They refuse to communicate in any way with the furbolgs, and a couple of the scouts that live in the village have seen Alaron's squad attempting to approach the eagles and were met with open hostility. They know that if the eagles so much see Alaron's squad, they're going to try and rip them apart.
Yeah. I want to express to the furbolgs that from what I can tell so far, Alaron's squad and those humans that are over there are at least respectful and they understand this, and they've been staying back for that reason. So there's no reason to think that they're malicious at all. I just want to make that clear. But also, like, do they know any information in regards to like who they've communicated with before? Someone they've been in contact with in the Eagles like group? Like, is there a king? Is there a leader? Is there someone that we should try to seek out if we can actually get a conference with them?
Well, the Eagle Queen is the leader of the Eagles.
Yeah. Does she have a name we can get?
The Eagles do not have.
Whatever.
Like you just said, furbolgs don't give things names.
I just broke furbolg thing. Yeah, sorry. Of course, my bad. Excuse me.
Wow.
I've been away from furbolgs for so long. I've gotten used to the names.
Nomenclature seeping in.
I went through 7 episodes before I broke. I've become gentrified.
But that's the story. Yeah, the furbolgs have not explicitly asked for help from anybody. They try and be self-sufficient. Self-sufficiency is kind of a big thing for them. But yeah, they won't ask you for help because, like I just said, they won't ask explicitly for help.
Well, we want to definitely see what we can do to help, is what I expressed to them.
Any help that you offer, that you give of your free volition, will not be turned down. Obviously,
yeah.
They're not
at least as far as Furby's considered. I don't want this to end in any kind of crazy conflict. I would like it to end peacefully and naturally.
Yep. So that's the story. I'm gonna cut and paste that into a handout.
So are we gonna go check down some eagles?
I mean, at least we can pop in and see if we can help. I mean, we're here.
Do we still have the king crow's feather?
Yes,
do.
It's in Brit's hat.
The hat, the underwater
cap
hat.
of water breathing.
That's right.
We could present ourselves as emissaries of bird kind, ambassadors of bird kind.
I mean, I can speak to the birds.
That's a good idea.
I would say, let's try diplomacy with these dang fowl.
No, there's no chance in hell Furby wants to attack anyone unless absolutely necessary, or that I see something unnatural. Kruger, get out of here. What do eagle eggs sell for? We're not cooking up eagle eggs.
What do spider eggs sell for?
2 times your mother.
A soggy spider
There we
egg.
go. I put the story of the Eagles of Strand in your handouts. If anybody wants
Thank
to check it out, let me drag that down to the handouts. There you go. That's
So
the story
they
that's going on.
They need the sap.
The furbolgs need the sap, right?
Yes.
Okay. The furbolgs need it. The eagles are not letting them onto their territory any longer for some reason.
So we don't look like Alaron's squad. We can probably go in there.
Ferby, why don't you take this feather?
Oh, I don't know.
I could
It makes sense. Any little bit could help when we approach these eagles.
We could go in. Is it okay? Here's an idea. We could go in stealthy. I do have pass without a trace. Where we would have a +10 bonus to all stealth checks.
We snap these eagles' necks.
No.
But we get into an eagle.
As far as I would know, if we would gain an audience with the actual queen versus meeting the grunts that are very protective and are immediately attacking anyone that comes near, we could get past them and have an audience with the queen herself and hear her out directly.
I mean, maybe. I think knowing the hierarchy of anything, like we've already dealt with 3 different factions of animals. We're gonna need to, I think we should see out the eagles on equal footing.
On a direct approach,
Try to earn their trust.
right instead of hiding,
Maybe they
and
need
then
something
showing
done
up and
that we can.
Furby's not smart. Furby will go with anything you say.
Well, I don't know. This is just based on talking to some fucking rats, dogs, and crows. So,
we're not within range of Covenant, right?
Oh no, nowhere close.
Yeah. So that the
shadow.
Blow that dog whistle. Yeah.
No, they gave me we got a crystal of obsidian that we can exchange for a favor from the crows. But an opportunity never arose, so I still have it.
Well, we don't know.
We might end up back there. Who knows?
We don't know how far the Crow Kingdom stretches either,
Right.
and maybe the Eagles could use that thing or something. I don't know.
I mean, there's crows everywhere. Maybe there's another crow king.
All I'm
elsewhere.
saying is we have grounds. We have the means. You can talk.
You are a paladin, and
animals.
let's go. Yeah.
We have the grounds to try diplomacy with
So
the
we go in, hands off of our swords and sticks.
And feather high.
And maybe
I'll
we
hold
held
your
high.
feather up.
maybe we should spend some time scrounging up some rodents to offer to them or something.
Yes, let's do that.
Interesting. Can we ask the elders what do they trade anything for the sap, or is that just a natural like?
They do not trade anything for the sap.
Okay.
Nah, eagles.
And
They want.
I mean, we can come at them like it's a dire situation, right? Like, the furbolgs are in the natural furbolgs in this village, in this forest, are at harm because you guys are attacking anyone that's coming near, and you're not speaking to them. Like,
Well,
what's going on?
I just say we go try
Yeah,
to talk
let's
to them
go.
and see if they
I'm
what
down.
they want, what they
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, we go
Yep.
we go in just the direct front door approach. And I tell Doran, please stay your blade.
Wow.
And I hold the feather.
Listen, this man
aloft.
is ready to fucking slice at all times. Like,
Remember when he just like kicked that door in?
remember when he
I
cut
mean-
that dog's throat?
Yeah.
Olna's first thought was eagles can make more eagles. I wouldn't mind wiping out a couple of eagles to help.
I understand all of your feelings, but please believe me. I know the forest. I know the economics of the forest. I know the politics of the forest.
You head into the woods in the direction where the furbolgs have told you that the ancient tree lies. After about an hour of traveling, foraging your way through the woods, you hear the telltale screech of eagles. And you see several giant eagles swoop down from the treetops and
Hands up.
alight on some branches over your heads. And you can hear them communicating. What languages does everybody speak?
I got pigeon. Damn it.
Pigeon. Common, Druid, Elvish, Giant, Goblin.
Druid is a language? Druidic?
Druidic.
All right.
I have Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
I have the same.
I have primordial and orc as well as elvish and common.
Huh. Interesting.
Celestial. Let's go. Fucking.
Surprisingly, they're speaking common.
Okay.
Surprisingly, they are speaking common. These are intelligent eagles.
And I greet them as such. Hello, we are here as an envoy from the Furbolg village, and we mean no harm. We actually mean to ask
Talons
why.
reach out and rip off Furby's head.
The eagles swoop down and are alighted on branches above your head. They speak to you, and they warn you to turn back by order of the Eagle Queen, saying, with no lack of embellishment, that intruders will be given no quarter, be they bird, beast, man, creature, furbolg, or otherwise. As you show them the feather from the King of the Crows, however, the eagles soften their intimidating aura and begin talking amongst themselves in a language that you don't understand for a moment.
I do yelp out. We are friends of birdkind. As I think you know, we all were once friends with birdkind. There's no reason to attack anyone in this forest.
Everybody started their life as a bird.
What?
Okay. Do big birds know about dinosaurs?
Are we not all born of the egg?
We simply seek conference with your queen.
The
I'm
eagles.
just saying, I grew up with elves. Elves think less of everything.
The eagles soften their intimidating aura, and they begin to express a genuine concern for their queen. And you hear them. You hear snippets of common interspersed in their eagle language. Perhaps if these adventurers help the King of the Crows, maybe they can help the queen. They swoop down from the perch above, and so they are on level ground with you, but they still are puffing themselves up to make them look big and intimidating. They tell you that for the past few months, I'm going to add this to your handout as well. For the past few months, the Eagle Queen has become more and more apathetic about the goings-on in the woods. She began spending more and more time in her eyrie and less time in the sky. 1 month ago, the Queen finally emerged from her eyrie and issued an order to her subjects to guard the ancient tree and let no humanoid creature get close to her nest. And for 2 weeks now, no such creature, since that order was given, for 2 weeks, no such creature did come into their area. But then the furbolgs appeared to harvest sap from the tree. Having coexisted with furbolgs for generations, the eagles gave them proper warning and sent them home instead of attacking outright. When the armored knights came, however, they became very wary and decided to chase them off. The eagle contingent in front of you seemed to be confused and frightened, saying that their queen will not even grant them an audience to explain the meaning behind her order. She's been holed up in her eyrie for weeks now.
So I explained to them all the stuff I said to the Furbolg elders. You know, the knights from the town are just worried, and they're actually very respectful. And also the Furbolgs are worried, and they are needing this tree sap to survive, and they mean no ill will upon any of the eagles. And we just want to find out what is wrong and help any way that we can. We are adventurers, and we're very strong, and we've gone through this before. As you can see, this was gifted to us from the King of the Crows in a village north of here.
The crow feather seems to have... the crow feather definitely has an effect on them. And they seem to be... They say that... You know, now that I think about it, the Eagle Queen's behavior is rather strange, isn't it? And
Has she ever been like this
isn't
before?
it kind of strange? They're looking at each other now. Isn't it kind of strange that we didn't realize it until now? You four adventurers. You are friend to the King of the Crows. Perhaps you can talk to the royalty in a way that we cannot. You must talk to the Queen and see if you can figure out what troubles her. We shall lead you to the ancient tree, and we will guard the perimeter to make sure no other eagles interfere to make things worse.
Whoa.
I give them a cool like namaste fucking bow, like boom. We appreciate this. Thank you.
Let's see.
Furby's in his element right now, yo.
Yeah, he's killing it.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to move you to the ancient tree. When you see the ancient tree, here we go. The glade of the ancient tree is nestled in an area of the Strand Woods where the trees grow large and their canopy is thick. Only a few scattered areas see shafts of sunlight penetrating the leaves. It appears that most of the ground-level vegetation here has been stripped bare. Grass, bushes, and low-hanging tree leaves look to have been eaten by something. The area is quiet, except for a strange series of shuffling and gurgling coming from what must be the ancient tree. The tree itself has a great hollow in its trunk, and in the shadows you can see some sort of large shape moving within. Scattered at the base of the tree, you see a countless number of oval-shaped brownish clumps. As you approach the tree, you see many more of these clumps spilling out of the hollow.
Oh crap.
Can we? We're close to the clumps now.
Yes.
Can
Let me get
take a
your.
look at them?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know where we are.
Let me get your icons. Where were you?
Clumps.
You were.
My clumps.
I think we were in that house still
Yep, there we are. Let's see.
at the end.
2, 3, 4. Having you all. Copy. And
Copy and paste, baby.
Okay. So brown clumps, they're like roundish.
Also, does that dude who's the head of the defense force, does he have like a handlebar mustache? Because that's what I figured.
That's how you're
Yeah.
rocking this cannon.
Yeah,
Portly with a handlebar mustache. Yes.
yeah.
Just barely fitting his I don't know. I was picturing Chief Wiggum from Simpsons.
See, I went like my brain kind of did a Chief Wiggum, but it was like the fat detective from Batman, with like a handlebar mustache and just kind of like short military haircut
with chainmail.
with chainmail, like a cigar in his face and like always laughing after everything he says. You know what I mean? Giving you one of those elbows, like Jesus.
all right. It is 4 o'clock, so I think we're gonna leave this at a cliffhanger as you approach the ancient
Eagle hanger.
tree, trying to figure out what's going on with the Eagle Queen. All right.
Cool.
My
Not
arm
bad.
hurts.
I'm gonna immediately moonbeam her and see if she's a shapeshifter. Call it.
All right. This has been Dynamite DnD. Thank you all for joining us on the stream.
Had a lot of stuff to wrap up.
There's a bunch of quests. Well, not a bunch of quests, but they wrapped up a quest of finding out what's going on with the kidnapper that was on the wanted board,
Kind of.
and they've uncovered some sort of plot.
We saved Booger Boy.
Saved Booger Boy,
Swear to
and
God, if that kid's missing when I get back to that town, they're
We left
It's
gonna be
Circle
the whole that
alone.
7 gates
they
used to
are
be.
they are now searching. Whoa! Thank you for the bits, Mazel Tov. They're now searching for Captain. They began searching for Captain Alaron, found him in the Strand Woods, and learned of this strange affliction that the Queen of the Eagles is suffering from. We'll see what else they can learn next time on Dynamite D&D. I'm going to do the outro first, and then we can talk about scheduling. So, everybody, thank you so much. First of all, patrons, hey, guess what? If you're a $5 patron, you get a shout-out right here and now. Let's see. We got Loki Mimic. Thank you so much for being a patron. We've got Drunk Kids Gaming. Thank you so much for being a patron.
Shit.
We've got Reggie Bring It. Thank you so much for being a patron. Carl, California Carl. Thank you so much for being a patron. And the Immutable Time Jumper. Thank you so much for being a patron. Once again, this is Dynamite D&D. My name is Steve, the Dungeon Master. That's Curly. That's Carissa. That's Sam. And that's Kaz. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.
That beat. That hot beat.
Now I know these people exist. And they speak.
It's real, a real cat.